Hell, everybody, happy New Year!
Happy New Year.
Welcome
Yeah.
to Apex After Dark New Year show. There are like over a
Do
lot,
away with Christmas.
do away
Brand
with
New Year.
I gotta take down my damn stocking. And yeah, man, welcome Devil Flyer Rex. Hello.
Hello.
And there's like over a dozen live streams going on. I'm one of them. It's a good excuse to stay home, not get out in trouble, breaking the law, asking a bartender drunkenly to give you another 20th drink and not get thrown out, not being arrested, not crash into anyone's car. Well, you could do that at home on your toy cars for your action figures. So there you go.
Debbie Downer.
Debbie Downer. Let's say hello to the chat. Hey, Shadow Hawk Talks. Yo, get this party started. You're right. Hex Allen Comics is here. Let's get tardy parted. Yeah, we'll say that after a fifth drink.
Tardy parted.
Tardy parted. Mrs. Good Stuff. Hello, Happy New Year. Yes.
Happy New Year.
Happy New
Say
Year.
it's your birthday.
It's your birthday. Doc Blaylock is streaming. Vic is streaming. Hannah's streaming. A few others.
I'm drooling.
Oh, Yellow Flash, of course. He streams every Saturday anyway. He's got like over 100,000 subs, and we are small channels. So yeah,
share the link. Help us defeat the evil.
Defeat the evil. Share the link to your favorite platforms: your Twitter, your Facebook, your Instagram, Twitch, blah blah blah, and everyone on TikTok. There you go, or wherever. Hey is right.
Tick.
I've invited Rich Parada and Tolfer, of course. Shadowhawk, I've sent you the link too if you want to come in, pal. You're welcome to. Let's see, Hex, I'll send you the link too, buddy, if you want to do that. Do it real quick. So anyway, what did you guys do the very last day today? Besides live stream.
Stayed home, live streamed, and drank.
Oh, what a way to
slept.
Oh, there he is. There he is. Hey, Shadowhawk.
Hey, old fellow.
Hey,
fellow. How you doing, boys?
Do you feel the alcohol?
We're well enough, Lube.
I feel the power.
You feel nothing. You feel nothing. Hey, Plum.
Fanta, hey, baby.
Happy New Year to you guys on the East Coast.
Darling.
Yeah. It's on the East Coast. Is now 12 o'clock. Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Salute you with my.
That is. Oh shit. Yeah. Happy New Year,
wine.
Vic. If you're out there, buddy. All our East
screaming.
Coast pals.
Yeah.
Vic is streaming. Yeah.
Oh,
Doc Blaylock is streaming. Han is streaming. Yellow Flash is streaming.
Over at Hands, we finished.
Oh, did you? Oh, go bring him over here. Oh, cool.
When did you finish?
Oh, Horror Mike is here. Yay. All right.
Horror Mike, hey, buddy. What's happening?
Mike. It's been a long time.
Mike, we haven't seen you in a while. What's up, brother?
I was on Mike's live stream Friday night. And it was really cool. Yeah. Really cool. We're talking
I tried to jump on, and I was in the back room waiting, and then the Diaz brothers started their stream, so I ended up cutting out and jumping on the Diaz boys.
Sure. They're good.
Sorry, Mike. I didn't mean to abandon you, brother.
But he did anyway.
But I did anyway, yes.
I did, and I'm glad.
Thanks,
so there.
Thanks, Rex, you fuckers.
Take it.
It's called Under the Bus.
The bus. Under the bus.
That's why I love you guys. Nobody pulls me.
Love you guys too. What a year, huh?
Oh, man. Frick, this year went by so quick, dude. Oh my god. It seems like it's only
another
been
hour.
half a year, you know.
I know. It's like what happened to 2022? It's like
man.
It's
getting
gone.
old.
It won't come back either.
No.
I know.
It doesn't need to come back.
Now I can go back and recapture it.
Recapture 2022.
How about no? 2022 sucked anyway.
Well, we'll capture 2023 to be a much better year.
I'd like to go back and recapture like 2018. That was a
2018, 2019, anything before 2020.
Yeah. Those were a couple of good years. But.
Hey, good stuff. Good to see ya. All right.
Hey, good stuff.
What up?
Yeah.
Hell. Hood stuff, food stuff. We got them all.
Good stuff. He's probably barbecued. Hey, y'all. Yeah, I'm sure he's been barbecuing and drinking. That's what I'm assuming good stuff was doing. Perhaps.
I would hope so.
I hope he would, man. Hey, I think a lot of people are having a day off. I think more than likely, since New Year's is on a Sunday, I believe the post office and the banks will be closed the following day on Monday. I can assume that since they did it for Christmas last week. Of course they're going to do it. It's a government holiday. Why not?
Yeah.
Fanta,
we got the Monday off at work. So.
Oh, good. That means, hey, drinking on Sunday night. Hey, if you want. Drinking and smoking. Oh, that's right. Smoking. Yeah. Way to go, man.
He always says hi, Plum.
Hi, Plum. Yeah. Yeah, you'll plum.
Fanta if you're McNasty. Nice. That's how.
Fanta, McNasty. Well, I've sent some link outs to a couple more people, so I need to extend my StreamYard to 10. I only have 6. I could do 6 at a time, but
you guys got fireworks going off, man. I got somebody over here blowing up the universe.
Really?
Yeah,
blowing up the universe. Ooh, cool.
Not yet. I don't know
like
if anybody will.
Fire over there, man. It's like
good stuff. Said, yep, fireworks here too, man. Oh yeah.
Taking down.
Yeah, they were going off here a little earlier too.
Oh yeah, I have not heard any fireworks over my area. I'm sure there are, but maybe further out.
I tossed out a couple earlier, but
I'm sure when you go outside, you can see a bunch. Certain areas, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, people get crazy here with the.
Yeah, like Roman candles, firing all over the place.
Burning down the house, our house. The middle of the street. Well, what's it doing in the middle of the street?
Those are 2 different songs, you know.
I know,
but
Madness and Talking Heads. I didn't do anything. I don't know what happened to shout.
You saw nothing.
It's a good mashup, Rex.
It is a good mashup. Yeah, thank you.
It is a good mashup with Madness and Talking Heads. I wonder if they toured together in the 80s.
I don't know.
I would actually see them.
I mean, I saw Cheap Trick and Rat.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Right?
Yeah. Now that was a mashup.
Hey, Gregory.
Hey, Greg.
New Year.
Happy New Year, Greg.
Happy New Year. Oh yeah.
Where did Shadow go?
Maybe you're a firework. Let your colors burst. I don't know that one.
Wow.
I guess he's singing to Fanta.
He's singing Katy Perry.
Okay.
Katy Perry, is he?
Well, you know it. He'll be singing Milli Vanilli. Oh, wait. They didn't even sing
days go
Milli
by in the middle
Vanilli.
of my street. Oh, yeah, that's right. The days go by.
Just lip sync it.
That's what Hard Mike said.
Round and round, what comes around goes around.
Goes around.
That was their one-hit wonder.
They had another hat, you're in love. Dun, dun, dun. Anybody remember that one? So turn around, talk to me.
Yeah,
it was a rat hit.
Yeah,
nothing like
hit. Yeah.
Top 10, maybe top 20.
No, I don't. Did Round and Round? Did it go to number 1?
Oh yeah, it went number 1, number 1983, man.
Yeah, it was helped mightily by that video by Uncle Milty. You know.
Yeah, Uncle Milty, that's his nephew.
I know, right? Really is.
Guitar players.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, that was the MTV days that if you had a video, Dire Straits on there with, Billy Idol.
Billy Idol.
Genesis, all kinds of great,
I miss the old MTV days. God, bringing this shit back and throw away the stupid.
It's no fun being an illegal alien. You'll never hear that again.
And here I am in Tijuana eating barbecued iguana. I want a Mexican. Wow, wow.
Radio. I'm on a Mexican radio.
I'm disappointed in all of you. MTV was the beginning of the end of rock and roll.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, it ruined Billy Squire, which was kind of.
Oh, it did. That video was
Billy Squire
frolicking
couldn't
around
be
in a bed.
ruined. What are you talking about?
He's already gay.
I know.
He was
Billy
I mean,
Squire, really
fucking
Billy
lame
Squire.
as shit.
he was
He was lame.
he
as
was
fuck.
watered down milk toast at very best. Really.
He
I
might
mean,
as well have been Leif Garrett. For God's
look,
sake.
but yeah, right. But the thing of it is, it's like get a video out there, do a song or two, and before you know it, you're a hit. You're making the bank. I mean, who cares about art?
Good Stuff says, "Remember, dude, don't call me
No,
dude."
I care
by
about good
Scatterbrain.
music.
I
Sorry.
don't remember that song.
Well, I
No.
know Shadow, but
Dire
no
Straits,
need to take
good
it
stuff.
personal.
Oh,
Hey,
Dire Straits.
Citizen.
Okay, that's right. Citizen 3 as the universe. First song on MTV. Who killed a radio star? That's right.
That was a trivia question
Buggles.
that night. Yeah.
The radio star.
That and that
Today's
fucking
Citizen.
happy birthday, happy
Right?
birthday. They played that every fucking 5 minutes.
Citizen.
I thought Pat Benatar was the first video.
No,
it's
just
Buggles.
shush, Shadow. Let's hear you sing the first song, Fanta.
What song?
Video killed a radio star.
Video
I don't know the lyrics.
radio star. Video killed the radio star. That's all I can remember.
In my mind, I went too far.
Yeah, that's all right. Texas got you.
Yeah. Back in the days.
All that stuff.
Wow.
Cheap
No
Trick
wonder
Madness.
it was.
Oh, Cheap
No
Trick
wonder
played
it
with
was a
Madness in the
hit.
same show in Hollywood, and everyone loved it. Oh, that was cool.
Yeah, no wonder it was a hit. Well, I mean, after 30, 35 years, you remember a song word by word. You just go ahead.
Yeah,
I
just go
remember
ahead.
plenty of songs word for word. After
Yeah, but nobody
35
knows
years.
your
Buggles,
songs
that's right.
it's like.
No, rest of the world.
Chicken out.
Happy New Year's, Hex.
You'd be
Love
amazed.
Cheap Trick. I know, right? Cheap Trick's great.
Yeah. Oh, he played
Buggles,
that
yep.
3-neck guitar. That was awesome.
Yeah,
That was
Rick
the best part of the
Nielsen,
show.
man. Oh,
I couldn't believe he brought
So
out that
good.
big 3-neck guitar and played
He
it.
brings out the one that looks like him. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
this
Rick
was the one
Nielsen's
with
got
3
an
necks.
amazing guitar
He's
collection.
so
dude.
great. Do you know his son plays drums now for Cheap Trick? I saw them in Tennessee about 5 years ago before I came.
Hey, live at Budokan,
Yeah,
one of the best live albums.
it
I'll
is.
tell you another one. Frampton Comes Alive.
Yep.
Oh,
That's a good
yes.
one. The Beatles
You
did
know,
a good
uh,
live album, I believe.
The
We can't
scene in
go back,
Spinal
we've
Tap
gone too
where
far. Yep.
where they're going through the guy's guitar collection.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's based on Rick Nielsen. That's where that
Oh,
came
yeah.
from.
Nearly
Now,
killed the
don't even look at it.
internet
Don't even
star.
touch it. It's not
Nearly
for you.
killed the internet star. Really? Okay. I see that.
Don't get him cranked up. Oh, shit. No, don't. He'll start singing all night.
I'll say on
God.
that is New Year's.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's right. Singing music brings people together.
Makes you
You don't want,
happy.
In my
you don't want
mind
the hot to
and
start
in my
squatting.
heart. We can't go back. We've gone too far. Mhm.
Yeah, I know, right?
Video killed the radio
Glad you got the
star.
joke. Oh no, right? Yeah, nearly.
I like
killed
all
the internet
music. I
star.
like all music. I now some of it I can stand better than others, but
Yeah.
if you want to do your thing, you know.
In my
But
mind
yeah,
and
a bunch
my
of it during the '80s. Let's face it,
heart.
was
We
a.
can't go back. We've gone too
I
far.
just sang that, but
Oh,
okay, that's
God,
okay. You
good
sing it
stuff.
again.
Murdering
I'm,
me.
I'm singing like the radio guy.
Oh, okay.
Remember?
Yeah,
when
I'm
he's
not.
in the
I'm not
song?
going to be that guy about it.
Oh.
I just can't do it.
Who says
Good-
about being
Good
gay?
stuff. The
Don't worry
last
about
person
that.
I expected to turn on me with this crap.
Yeah, right.
Let's face it. During the '80s, music was a
Music
cash grab
sucked
for MTV.
for the
I
most
mean,
part,
was.
except for some select
Yeah.
heavy metal.
like what?
Iron Maiden.
Iron
Okay.
Maiden, man.
But
I
they
love
still
Iron Maiden.
did. They did some
Yeah, yeah,
awesome
yeah,
videos
yeah,
and
Some
yeah.
stuff.
videos, man.
Yeah, I saw him.
I had no,
That's Deep
Yeah.
Purple.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
that's
sue me.
Goodness gracious.
That's the garage band stuff, man. Yeah,
Iron
dig
Man,
that.
dude. Yeah, that's
I
bad.
am
I
Iron
am
Man.
Yeah.
That's not Iron Maiden either.
I can play that on a
Congratulations,
kazoo.
Rex, getting your comic book to the printer. Oh, you did. You got to the printer?
Thank you. Oh yeah, it's been
Hell,
at the printers. Yep. They're doing the trading cards and
oh,
the.
fantastic,
Yep.
man. Oh, that's
Yay.
great, man. Mike says the Buggles guys also replaced John Anderson for one Yes album.
Oh
Really?
God, that's horrible.
I did not know that. Seriously, wow, that's crazy.
Yes album.
Ahoy, Captain.
I would call that the no album.
Captain Infinity.
No, well, no. Wait, that's already gone. When you gonna take that stocking down, Apex? Do it. Do it now.
Latino.
There you go.
Hold on.
Oh, he likes it. Yeah, he's probably got it.
Aw.
Yeah, it's Gorilla Glue. There goes the sheetrock. Whoop! Went right down to the floor.
We just put it up permanently.
Are you happy now, Rex? Are you happy now?
It's gone.
That's
It's
right.
gone.
Now we're ready for the new year. Unless
Yes, we
he's
are.
decorating early, of course.
No. What? I don't have enough room to decorate.
You can put your Christmas tree up and
Only
decorate
12
it.
months early.
You could
I don't have
you
room
could
for a
put your
tree in
you
here.
could leave your Christmas tree up all year long and redecorate it for Easter. Put some red, white, and blue on there for 4th of July. All these, you know. You could,
Bro, I have
leave it up if you didn't want to
I
take
have
it
a
down.
special little Halloween Christmas tree that's already
Seriously?
pre-decorated and everything. Yep.
I
Is that
think
what
so,
folks
Citizen. I think super glue is better than
Yeah.
Gorilla
Let me
Glue.
look
It's
at
got
that.
it's a white tree
Yeah.
with black light all
Oh,
the way
yeah.
around it,
Oh,
and
wow,
then
really?
all the decorations are
And
little
lots of
skulls,
blue.
I'll
vampires.
be right back.
Does it have skulls on it too?
No.
Yeah.
Does it
Hell
really?
yeah.
Oh hell
Of
Oh,
course,
okay.
it's
yeah!
got
Well,
the
yeah.
We
skulls
love
on its
Halloween,
tree.
brother.
It's Halloween. You got
Halloween.
skulls.
Yeah, it's a
skulls.
Halloween
I thought
tree.
we were talking Christmas trees.
Well, it's a
Well,
Halloween tree
it's a
celebrating
Christmas tree, but we turned it into a Halloween tree.
Oh,
That's
okay.
awesome. I gotta go to your house sometime, man. See all that fun stuff.
I know he has his Christmas
Especially
tree
us.
up and it's lit in blue all
I
over.
know, right? This is Gorilla Glue's all orange and foamy. Super Glue is clean. Yeah, you're right. And good stuff says, but Gorilla Glue would get you high.
Yeah,
It's
but
like-
Gorilla Glue
it's great
smells
strength.
better.
Smells better.
I'll
Well,
take your word for it. Good stuff.
when I was in 3rd grade, my 3rd grade teacher, she was trying to get the cap off,
Yeah.
glued her teeth together. True story.
I never
tough.
did like cocaine, but I love the way it smells.
In the 80s, that's when people would break out the mirrors during parties and just load that stuff up in lines. And here comes the straws. Oh, good gosh. That's so
bro.
weird. I did like only once. I never got into it really. It's like,
Yeah, been high ever since.
Oh, you
high on
missed
comics.
a
That's
lot
why.
of good times.
Well, what are you drinking right now? You got some wine?
Yeah, this is
You
brewed
do?
from my nephew. And
All right, well,
It's a little
Florida.
wine.
Happy New Year. I'll take a
This
little.
is a no box wine he puts on the label. So he
The
puts
no
labels
box.
on the no box wine. So better. I'm sorry, better than box wine. That's the name of it. Better than box wine. It's a Perigo. It's a dry wine. So that's what's in the fridge.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Has some ice in there.
Yeah, I'm not big on the dry ones, man. I don't like that.
I like
stuff.
red. I like white wine, red wine. That's good.
Yeah,
I like them both.
like even with champagne, I like a spumante, something that's a little more fruity. I don't like
I do
the,
too. That's where Monty's really nice.
like
Currently
the
I have a
brute, man. You drink that shit and
butters.
then it dries your tongue out. Like
Earlier, I don't know what I
Oh, I
was
know.
drinking. I mean,
Gorilla butter.
I didn't
20%.
care. That's what I had now.
Harmike says, just remember this fact: you can't get it back. Cocaine.
wow.
Wow. I'm drinking an American classic, Beam and Coke. Amen.
Yeah.
There you
Beam
go.
makes-
That is a classic. Yes.
I'm more of a Jack Daniels guy, but Beam, I remember when I was first drinking in my 20s, I started to turn evil. I'm like, ugh.
Oh,
I don't know
good
if
stuff. Have you and the missus gone to the Jim Beam distillery yet and done the tour? I know you guys have been doing tours. If you get a chance, do that one. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah,
Definitely do
I
that.
was down there in God, it was like late 80s, early 90s. I did the tour. and then like a couple of years later, they had a fucking fire, dude.
Oh
Like,
no!
yeah, it burned up like half of the distillery, like all their like old barrels and all that shit.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
tragic,
so
man.
yeah, it was bad. But
Oh
yeah,
man,
I've still got a jean jacket that's like 40
Modelo.
years old with a embroidered Jim Beam
Horror Harder
on the back of
Lemonade.
it.
that Horror
Or
Mike, that's a
Mike's
great
Hard
idea.
Lemonade.
Holy shit!
Yeah, that would be
You
cool.
should
That's a
brand that
good idea,
Yeah, he
Mike.
with some
should.
skulls and some
You,
horror shit on their labels. That'd be so
you gotta
awesome.
get a you gotta
You
get a
got to do it, Horror
sponsorship,
Mike.
buddy.
Oh hell yeah, man! That's a great idea. Modelo, yeah. And I like Nigra Modelo. Yeah, good stuff. It does.
Yeah,
Same
Modelo's
here.
good.
Yeah,
That's
it's good.
decent.
So mint. Oh.
I like a
Yummy
good
stuff.
Dos Equis ain't too bad, and Tecati's not too bad either. The regular one.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah.
Well, you'll have to give me some advice, Shadowhawk, if you ever come over and see my wine rack.
Oh
See-
wow, I don't drink
I went to
wine.
the hell and back.
Yeah.
Right.
I know what I like, but most of the wine I like is cheap shit. So
Yeah, I like Boone's Farm.
But I mean, some of that
TJ's
cheap
wine.
stuff,
Bartles and James.
if you
Bartles
hold it
and
long
James.
enough, if it's a corked wine, it can become
If
really
it's
smooth.
got a cork in it,
Sicker.
it's way
Yeah.
too fancy for me, man.
Oh
All
hell! I was buying $2 corked wine, $2.
Good stuff.
So
So, what you
$2.
smoking, Rex?
I need my $2.
I want my $2. Better Off Dead. That was a great movie from the
Oh,
80s.
dude, I love
He's
that.
on
movie.
his bike.
I want my
$2.
$2.
He goes off
I'll
the
throw
cliff
a
and
mini.
he
good
just
stuff.
$2.
Sorry.
My
Yeah.
$2. God, that's funny. John Cusack's earlier movies in the 80s. They had this Japanese guy sounding like Howard Cosell. This is White Maya.
Yeah.
Race.
When they're trying to race them and shit.
It's Howard Cosell.
Will he
times-
take the bait?
Well, he take the bait.
Daisy, hush.
What's
Oh,
the show is?
What's
my
Daisy
God, the girl
doing?
just got out. I gotta mute.
Oh,
You-
Oh,
You
okay.
hear this?
Aw,
Yeah. Aw.
oh.
puppy doggy.
Daisy. All right. I gotta let
Whimper,
Mama come in the
whimper.
door.
Drink Boone's Farm. So I should thank for Liquid Cat. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Cool, man. Yay. 2023. Yeah. We'll make it a good year for 2023. We'll make it thrilling. We'll make it fun. We'll make it prosperous for everyone. Yeah.
There you go.
it's fun.
Fanta, did you see this one, Apex?
Oh, let me look at this. Let's
No.
all take a look. Oh,
Okay.
Bog.
Oh, is Bog?
Yeah,
That's a good job, man.
did that on
Yeah.
Topic Listen
That's great.
a couple of weeks ago, I guess, and then there's
Is that TM?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's crazy.
Let's see. I
Thanks.
have one more here somewhere, probably in there. I have to go get it.
All right. Well, there you go.
Oh,
Bang,
I hear
bang.
fireworks now.
I do hear something popping in the background.
Yeah.
Greg says girls in the 80s were all about Boone's Farm. Oh yeah, man.
Oh God, yeah, that got so sick on that stuff.
Yes, that's right. The 80s. God, man, that's like 40 years ago. That's crazy. Oh
I don't
my
want to
God.
talk about it.
Oh God.
I like the music and
Man,
everything.
I'll be
It's all
coming
good.
up on my 40-year
What's your
freaking
ever?
uh,
Oh yeah.
high school reunion. Jeez.
I did. I went to my 40th one this year. It was good. It was
Yeah,
fun.
was it like you and two other people?
No, there's a good 50 or 60 people there.
Really?
hmm
Dude, I'll tell you what, my graduating class it'll be lucky if there's like 12 of us left.
Oh God, they all die out or something?
Wow.
It's a rough neighborhood, bro.
I bet it is, man. Yeah, they all got sick. Yeah, honestly, 80s were happy. Yeah, we're happy. 80s was a blast. Much
Yeah,
funner
COVID
than
was a
2000s. Yeah. Yeah.
I quite like the 90s, late 80s,
The
early
90s weren't too
90s.
bad.
You're all right.
Late 80s were a lot of fun.
They were.
Yeah.
They were. I went to a lot
Yeah.
of concerts.
I had a lot of fun in the late 80s.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
I
went
did
to
too.
I went to Dallas with a bunch of friends. We saw it was the Texas Jam. They had like over 10 bands playing. It's like a big festival every summer.
Oh,
So
hell yeah.
we all went
Was
there.
Teddy there, man? Was that one of the ones Nugent was at?
Which one?
Nugent? Ted Nugent? Was
Yeah,
that
he
one of the
was.
ones?
He was. He
Yeah.
was. Yeah, he was
Oh,
there.
yeah,
Joan
dude.
Jett was there.
Yeah, those were some fucking killer shows.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Ozzy, hell yeah.
Van Halen was there. Freaking. Oh yeah, Sammy Hagar without Van Halen, him by himself.
Damn.
And then
Yeah.
Sammy Hagar a year after was with Van Halen.
Yeah,
And,
I
Deep
still think that
Purple,
all sucks.
Boston was there.
Wow.
Van Hagar was lame.
The
19,
Who.
Yeah, it was.
1984,
Rolling
my
Stones.
first first concert, Van Halen. Panama. Yeah,
Oh,
finished
it's
that
cool.
one.
That looks cool. What is? Wow.
It got wet though.
Reminds me of
It did get-
Spawn.
Oh yeah.
and I spilled it. Yeah, and
Who's
then
that? What character is that?
I don't know. I don't have a name for it yet, and I'm still working on this look.
Oh, that's
And
pretty
then
awesome.
here's the bookmark everybody will getting that I designed, and I put this one in. That's the one I did recently. I'm going to do a glow in the dark. I think.
Oh,
with
hell
this,
yeah.
Ooh.
where he's
Oh,
glowing.
yeah,
Kate-
that's gonna be
Kate and
that'd be
Orlando.
awesome,
Hello.
brother.
But this
Hey,
is the,
Kate.
hey Kate. This is
Happy
the
New Year.
bookmark everyone will be getting
Hey,
here.
Kate. What's up,
Oh, I
baby?
remember. Yeah.
And I
Oh,
told
that's
her
cool.
to double print it. So this will be,
I
they'll
figured
have
Kate would have been
Momentum
passed out by now.
Comics on it, and it'll be double sided, printed double sided, same image, double sided.
Is that a
Nice.
a bookmark?
A bookmark.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh, sweet. That's a good idea. Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah, man. Looks good.
Yeah, I like topic lists. It gives me time to draw a little bit every
There's
month.
yacht.
Oh, someone said.
Oh,
Yeah, Testament, Megadeth, and Judas Priest. I was just there for Testament, and they only played for 30 minutes. What? That's what Gregory said.
oh, damn bummer.
Damn.
Megadeth,
saw-
though, bro. You gonna tell me you didn't go for Megadeth? Come on.
I know, right?
I saw
I love
Twisted Sick
Megadeth.
at the Orpheum, the old Orpheum Theater.
Really?
This
Twisted
is
Sister?
in Memphis.
Nice.
It's known for, gosh, a century or more for
Oh, yeah,
concerts
yeah.
and
It's been
things, but
around
nothing
forever,
like
yeah.
Twisted Sister, Dawkins, and YNT.
Ah, Y&T.
Y&T,
Summertime Girls.
Oh, I like
Summertime
YNT and
Girls.
Zebra
YNT.
too.
Zebra. There you go.
No,
So-
Zebra wasn't there, but I
Zebra
love
is
Zebra.
amazing, dude. I
Great.
love those guys.
Thanks.
Yeah, YNT and Zebra were my favorites of them.
I went
Right.
to the Metallica and Justice for All tour,
Yeah.
and Queensryche opened for them.
Oh, very nice.
Ted Nugent, Penetrator, great album.
Although
Yeah.
I would have been much more excited for Queensryche than fucking Metallica. Fuck Metallica.
I like them both, but I saw Motley Crue twice. One with Guns N' Roses, and the other one can't remember.
Why pick when you can have both?
You know, it's one of the best concerts you can ever see, and if you get a chance, do it before you die. Alice
Who?
fucking Cooper, man.
Alice
I've seen him.
Cooper. I saw him
If
twice.
the
That was great.
Hollywood Vampires come here, you know I'm
I've
going.
seen Cooper like 12
Yes.
times.
Because
Cooper's
Johnny
great.
Depp's in Hollywood Vampires with him, so
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
He used to
Yeah.
tour every winter through my little town here. And
Oh,
All right,
yeah,
starting with
I was
Fanta
I
and
was
going
hooked up
around.
because my buddy was the head of security, so I had fucking front row tickets every time.
Over cool. Good
Starting
stuff.
with
Wow.
Fanta and going around, what is your favorite concert you went to? The best concert you went to? Your best?
Oh,
Oh,
that's hard to say.
dude, I've been to so many.
Oh, I
Well-
can tell you right off the bat,
Okay. What's
but I
that?
won't. We're starting with Fanta, women
Fanta.
first.
Okay. What's the best show you've been to, Fanta?
okay. It was the Motley Crue one where Tommy Lee, who I had a major crush on, it was the one where his drum set lifted up and went out over the crowd and did 360 spins.
Yeah, and then
I was
spun
upside
standing
down.
right
Yeah, yeah.
I saw
there
that
where
too.
he was spinning. So
Yeah.
I'll
Oh,
say
that's
that.
cool.
That is
Yeah.
cool.
So he was just dripping sweat all over Fanta.
Right. Tommy Lee
I
sweat
was-
around
Raining.
Fanta.
It's
He was
raining.
bathing in his sweat.
No, Tommy was wetting himself.
He was. He said,
Okay.
Fanta.
Now I enjoyed more. I enjoyed the music from other people
Pink Floyd, really.
better,
Well,
but I have to give it to Tina Turner. She put on a great concert. It was a
concert.
sold out
That's right.
crowd. I was
Rex
all the
was
way up in those
hypnotized
ABC.
by the thighs.
all the way to the back. I mean,
2015.
sold out crowd, 20
Cool.
songs,
Right,
4
Jones.
costume changes.
He's
Oh,
sitting there
Awesome
with his
concert.
tongue
Well
on the
worth
stadium
Hey, actually-
floor the whole time, gathering the lint.
So,
I
Radiohead.
was down on the
Gorge.
floor with
I was at the Gorge. Yeah, it was
With,
great concert.
Robert Plant.
Rob
when he
Zombie,
did
yeah.
Now and Then.
I don't know, dude. Yeah,
Famous.
it's a toss up between one of the Alice Cooper shows and one of the Ozfest, because I went to the first
I went to 2 Ozfests.
10
Yeah.
10 or 11 Ozfest. I didn't.
Mhm.
I went to all of them, and
How about you, Apex?
Holy mackerel, man.
good time every time.
Yeah.
I liked the last Van Halen show, like back in 2012 when David Lee Roth came back. That was a good one.
Uh-huh.
Another one was Rush in 1983 with
I know
with,
Greg will like that. He's a big Rush fan.
with
Yeah.
damn it, what was the name of that band? Golden Earring. That was a good show.
Oh yeah, good. Yeah,
Golden
good
Earring,
shit.
Radar Love, yeah.
Yeah.
When
Lady
bullet hits
Smiles,
the
all that.
phone. Dun, dun, dun.
Well, dude, up until
Yeah.
1995, my hair was longer than Fanta. It was down to
Wow.
my ass. Yeah. I was a bass
That's
player in
cool.
a rock band, man. Fucking, I used to,
Tool.
yeah.
I played drums on a few band stuff
Yeah.
too. Yeah. Yeah.
I thought, dude, we got a bunch of musicians. in
Now I'm
CT.
slipping
Me
into
too.
the twilight zone.
I can't
Prom,
wait.
Body
And
Bag
if
Slam, and
if
Rare
this for the
Breeze,
fan
stuff.
fest
Yeah,
ever
listen.
happens, dude, I'm bringing an amp and a fucking, you know,
I
I'm
didn't
ready to go.
No, all we're gonna get is Flint Floss.
Flynn Flossie
Flint
is
Flossie.
O's on stage.
Hey, I like Flint, man. He's got
I
some
do
funny
too.
songs.
I do too. He's good.
I
He
like
got
the
a thing
Naughty
called
Farmer.
Radar Love. Do, do,
Yeah.
do.
Naughty Farmer
So
and
3 shows for me.
what's
Primus,
the
Rob Zombie,
treat me,
and Nine Nails. Yeah.
treat me like a pirate and give me that
Do me
booty.
like a pirate. Like a pirate. Still haven't had a chance to see Tool. Tool would be great. Are they still together or
Oh
no?
yeah. Yeah, they put something out a couple years ago.
I go for
But
maybe
Maynard
like
also
9 Inch
has
Nails or
Christopher
some
and
Soundgarden,
a
but
perfect circle.
Tool
Oh,
and
that's on, yeah.
Soundgarden. Oh,
Rush had the best
yeah,
drummer
we
that
can't
I've
have
ever
that
seen.
no more.
Oh,
Bar
Neil
That's
none.
Peart. Yeah, of
everything.
course. I saw Rush
Yeah.
twice.
I saw
Well,
him.
we can't
I
have Rush
saw them
no more
twice, 2
either.
years in a row.
So
I
I
know
don't know
too.
I don't know who
Rush
the
is
fuck
so-
they're gonna get to replace Neil
I
Peart.
think they've been disbanded for a long time now.
Yeah. Well,
Quite a
good
few
luck
years.
with fucking
Look, if you
replacing
don't
Neil
tour,
Peart.
if you don't use those vocal cords, sometimes you lose them. You know.
You do, man. Geddy Lee, man. I swear, high
Yeah.
voice.
Getty is still pretty good compared to Robert Plant, though,
Steve
man.
Perry
That
can no
He is.
longer
motherfucker.
sing. Steve
Robert Plant
Perry
is
can't
falling
sing.
apart.
Yeah, but his Filipino twin is now singing with Journey. Is so that's like a clone of Steve Perry. He
Yeah,
sounds like him, looks like him.
that's Steve Perry's illegitimate child. He banged
Fire.
some Filipino girl back in 1978.
That's right. I had a son bred by the Filipino chick. Hi, son. Hi, Dad. Steve Perry and son. That's what
Shadow,
happened.
how come you've been so moderate with your drinking? I thought by now you'd be like, "Hey guys,
Steve Miller.
how's it going?
I
well,
saw.
I was
Happy New
at
Year!"
like 6
Yeah.
hours
What's
ago.
that?
I asked
You
for
talking to
somebody
me,
to go
sir?
get me something, but they didn't. So I'm okay. I'm sipping my sweet tea.
Mrs. Gustav says we missed Steve Miller Band with Peter Frampton, hoping to catch them before they stop. You know, I saw
Yeah.
Steve Miller Band just recently tonight on a show on TV. I think it was on a. I don't know if it
Oh,
was
dude, Steve Miller's
Buccaneers Eve.
fucking.
He looks
he's sold
old though,
out
but he's
so
still
bad.
good. Yeah.
Hey, Miss
Yeah.
Good Stuff.
I used to
looking
love
his age.
Steve Miller, man, but then he fucking just like completely sold out with that abracadabra bullshit.
Abracadabra.
Abracadabra.
You'll
I've
I
learn
never
to
wanna
bring
reach
the
forgiven
out and
bad
grab
out.
you.
I want
Abracadabra.
to reach out and grab you.
I like
I had that
Foghat.
playing on my cassette Walkman.
I know. I want to see. Oh, Catatonia. Okay. The
You all
Pogues.
make me sick.
Live,
So drink
you
more
like
and you will be
I was
catatonic.
like 12. Give me a break.
All right, I'll forgive you this time.
Johnny, yeah.
It's good.
You didn't know any better.
Don't
I mean,
stop
most
I
of the bands
did.
on Spotify
believing.
are affordable. Oh, that's true.
What?
You got the little black.
This one?
Yeah.
Here's some clanking the glass around, man. That's nice background.
Hello, Lady Hawk.
That's
Lady Hawk, hell.
That's
Hello.
Mama Hawk bossing me around.
Mama Hawk.
And it couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
Yeah, it's up there.
Happy New
Flight
Year,
with
Lady
Eagle.
Hawk.
There you go,
Smoking
baby.
chills. It was.
Happy New Year.
That's right, Mrs. Good Stuff.
I like
Love
calling
that,
her
man.
Lady Hawk.
Lady Hawk. I do too. It's Lady Hawk.
Sounds
She had a movie.
awesome.
Wasn't there a movie in the 80s with the
Yep.
same name?
That's right.
Yeah,
Yep.
Rucker Howard,
And it
man.
was a really
Yeah.
good movie.
Matthew Broderick. Yeah.
And I think Christian
Bale?
no. What was
who you
it? The kid from
Slater?
Christian
Slater?
Slater. Yeah. It was
Christian
Christian
Slater?
Slater.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
Matthew Broderick.
I was Matthew
Oh, was
Broderick.
it Matthew Broderick?
He
No,
was
that
in
was
Yes.
so
no.
many
He
movies
was.
back then.
Oh,
Fly
I thought
like an
Matthew Broderick
eagle.
was in
Oh,
the
yeah.
one with.
Or we still understand prog metal. Oh, I don't know exists, but it's not
I
corporate
don't know.
advertised
I could be wrong.
Let's do like $20. Oh, that's pretty good. I gotta meet them.
I
Oh,
want
cool.
to fly like an eagle.
The Pogues with Sean McGowan and then Joe Strummer and a small bar in Southern California took the bloody roof off. I bet he did.
Oh, Shane McGowan. That's
No.
one of Johnny Depp's really good friends.
Yeah, Greg
Oh,
got
okay.
to do
Did
that
that.
on his birthday.
He
Oh, that's
just
awesome.
did that documentary
You're-
with him called Crock of
That's
Gold.
nice. Oh,
Crock
cool.
of gold.
Shane McGowan. Yeah.
Shane
And
McGowan,
lucky-
Johnny Depp. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
He's not
That's-
doing good.
That's why my ex-wife called it crock of
What
gold.
they do. It's Puerto Rican. Yeah, he's Filipino.
And
Puerto
yeah,
Rican.
she lied.
I want to see the contortionist
only
again.
plated.
Saw them twice. The contortionist. Okay.
Contortionist. Oh,
I never
Wow.
heard. Is that a band?
Rubbed off that penny real
you
quick.
piqued my interest.
I
They
saw
turned-
I saw Richard Marx
Okay.
and the band that did the Eddie and the Cruisers soundtrack
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Oh yeah.
at
Yeah. They're
That
good.
was,
World when I was like 13, I think.
Eddie
11
and the
or
Cruise.
13.
Oh, it was
What
it was
Something in the East. It was
yeah, it was God damn.
Was it
what was the
Jimmy
name
or
of that?
Johnny.
No, I got a CD. Hold on, let me look. Hold on.
Check your
it was-
8-track collection.
Track. Oh yeah, it was
I still
Yeah.
have mine. Thank you very much.
John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band.
in
That's
the Beaver
it.
Brown
Yeah.
band. Yeah.
Beaver Brown.
Yeah.
You got to go in for $5 if you brought like a canned good to donate, and it was at
We know I
Astro
had a big
World
brown
outside.
beaver.
Arms,
Brown
arms
band.
for the poor.
I don't got a big brown beaver.
You
Brown
remember
love
that one,
Primus.
Fanta?
Yes, I
Yeah.
love Primus.
I'm an artist. Let me get my
Primus is
color wheel.
funny
We'll
as
just see
fuck.
what we'll match it
No.
up. Love your laugh.
Primus is
Aerosmith
awesome.
is being canceling
think we can
shows
talk
due
about
to
that on
Steven
here.
Tyler's health.
Oh, that
Oh
sucks.
no.
Oh, bummer.
no. I hope he gets
I
involved.
thought it would have been Joe Perry.
He
You
he
think it
plays with Hollywood vampires.
Oh, he does.
Yeah,
he does.
actually, Joe is doing pretty good. Steven's been, he's
sick
been off
lately.
the rails lately.
That's too bad.
Well, dude,
He
he
gets-
fucking, he tried to do fucking country and all.
yeah.
What the fuck is going on with Steven Tyler? I
He
mean,
wants to
come
try new stuff, I guess.
You know, he
Dude.
came here.
on. You're the wacky little goddamn capuchin monkey of rock and roll. You don't need to do anything else.
He's really short.
He was
Do
the
you know-
first guy that ever did that shit.
Do you know I would like to see do a
And
country album?
nobody cares. except
Do you know?
Shadow.
I like to see
Final
Mick. I like to
Fantasy.
see. I like to see Mick Jagger do a country album. I'm kind of
Oh
interested.
my
Oh,
goodness.
fuck me, Jack.
I got
No.
moves like Jagger. I got moves like
It's
Ugh.
like
Jagger.
Jagger.
Mick.
That'd be kind of. He did a Wild Horses. It sounded a little bit country like.
He did have a couple of decent mellow songs back in
He
the
did.
day, like "Waiting
Yeah.
on a Friend."
Yeah.
That's one of "Waiting on a Friend" is one of my favorite songs.
Angie.
No,
Fanta,
and
you crack me
dog.
up.
Oh, that's
Sing it, baby.
Wild horses. It took me
Take
away.
me away.
That's a good song.
Wild, wild horses.
Heard Steven Tyler is now in the Me Too club. What? Saw an article. Oh yeah, because it's this
oh well, good
lady.
lord, come on, Steven Tyler would back in the day, fucking goddamn groupies were just throwing
It's a
themselves
Me
at him.
Too
Of course,
event every day for him.
he's probably
Groupies
Me Too with
so many times.
men, women, fucking fish, animals. Yeah.
Well, look, Liv, his
The
daughter
chick
came along, and
Liv
he said
Tyler.
he took one look at her and was like, "That's my daughter. I can't
Yeah,
deny it."
it looks like her mom.
Yeah,
in the
but
day.
he went ahead and let Todd Rundgren raise
Was.
her for the first fucking 16 years of her life
That's
because
true.
he
Yeah, he
was
did.
too busy. So
Yeah,
I mean, whatever.
that's true. Todd Rundgren.
I've always been a responsible father myself, but
Bless you.
whatever.
God, but it's good.
There were lots of
Celebrities
drugs and
nasty.
stuff,
Yeah, you are.
I guess.
Yeah.
I'm sure there were. That doesn't
yeah.
make it any fucking better.
Well,
True.
no. I'm not saying he's a good dad. I'm just saying, you know.
Don't give me your goddamn excuses then. Fucking live up to your goddamn fucking responsibilities and be a fucking dad.
Agreed. Yeah,
He had
agreed.
more money than goddamn Jesus and he left the
That's
fucking
true.
goddamn kid up to fucking Todd Rundgren.
Well, at least Todd was more of a dad than
Yeah, look,
Steven Tyler.
yeah, but that dude looks like fucking goddamn what's his name from that Mask movie. You want that fucking your kid waking up to that every morning? Good lord, man, it's got to be traumatizing.
Wow.
Okay.
Ask is my dad. Hi. Good morning, Dad
Tell us
Mask.
how you really feel.
You're looking
Whoops.
rather bulbous today, Dad.
See what happens when you get shadow drunk.
I know.
Happy New
That's what
Year.
you get. You get antics. Yes, everyone's enjoying Shadowhawk. That's great. That's right.
I love Ty Rundgren's music. Don't get me wrong.
Oh,
He's
I do too.
but
I
he
want
looks
to
like
bang on
fucking
the
the
drum
kid
all
from the
day.
Mask.
Imagine Liv Tyler waking up. Hi, Dad Mask. How are you?
Ah!
You look rather bulbous today.
Like every morning
The
you
hair
wake
on
up
your
and
head.
scream. Ah!
Ah!
God
Oh, that's his
damn it!
dad. That's his
Can you
Todd
just
Rundgren,
not come in my room anymore?
right?
Jeez.
I feel with my hands. Damn Shadow, let us have it. I'm currently suspended on both Facebook and Twitter. Really? Oh, no surprise,
Oh,
Greg.
Greg, what have you done?
You
Oh
troublemaker.
my.
Wow. He loves raising
Ah.
hell.
I thought I was a troublemaker.
Liv Tyler's beautiful. Yeah, she is beautiful. Absolutely. Look, so no-
Yeah.
Yeah, Liv is.
Ah.
Well, what about her sister? Have you seen her?
No, is it younger or older?
Well, she's definitely bigger.
She's
Oh, she's
I don't
younger, I
know.
think.
It's bigger. Oh,
She's a what do they call them now? The
lesbian? Lesbian?
no,
Body
they,
positive.
Is it a lesbian or a
they've got
thespian?
the she's a model,
Oh,
but
Plus size.
plus size
yeah,
model?
like plus.
She'll fit in
size.
really good with Victoria's Secret nowadays. Have you seen
Yeah.
their ads?
Like
Hey, Turk.
when
Here.
you've got a I
Hello.
don't know 42, 38, 44 going on.
Oh,
You know,
oh,
like
God.
some kind of crazy fucking dimension.
It's all about the bass, No treble.
Bass.
She's a big girl. We'll just say that.
Big,
She's a big,
baby,
big girl.
chubby BB
But
Land
she
well,
looks
confirmed.
just like Liv Tyler and Steven Tyler, but with
Oh, wow.
just a
Well,
big girl body.
Well, everybody's into this anime body
Wow.
where they have the big breasts.
Rick.
Huh?
Huh? What?
Nothing.
What?
In the
I was
thin.
just reading Greg's comment.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh, I
okay.
can't see the chat. My phone won't let me go to it now.
It
Well,
was,
Apex highlighted it. He acts like he's surprised.
there is.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, that one.
No, I
know.
still can't.
You
My
know, you
phone's
can
being
say
stupid.
Apex is a piece of shit, and he'll highlight it, and he'll read it out. He won't just highlight; he'll read it out. It's like, there's
And
no
laugh
filter.
at it.
Whatever it is, down with the government.
Uh,
Let's highlight that and read that out.
Okay, let's highlight it. Read it. Down to go. Let's do it. Have a big what?
They have a big
Enemy
what?
rhymes with gay. Enemy rhymes with gay.
Oh my goodness.
There you go.
I like
This is a
anime.
dunk friendly atmosphere. It is. That's why I
Oh,
keep
that was the best
Cheers,
when
Aspen. Bye,
when I
Susan.
left work yesterday. I told everybody I'll see you next
Jump up.
Tuesday.
La-di-da-da.
Get up here and say hi. There you go.
Nobody
Hey,
got
let's see. Abigail. Hey, Abigail. Happy New Year.
Abby.
Abby,
Oh,
who's your
sweetie.
baby girl?
Aw.
She's sniffing around.
sweet,
She wants
sweet.
to know what's on the menu,
It's on the menus.
not the microphone.
Ouch. Arr, arr, arr.
At
Hey
lunch,
Rex, we can't hear you.
It's lollipop,
it's a lollipop like a microphone.
metallic taste.
Candy shop.
Very good stuff. Ah,
She's such a cutie, dude.
that's a cute dog.
I wish I could do that with Daisy, but she would crush my lap like
I know you'd be a paraplegic.
Yeah, right?
about 30
legs!
seconds. I wouldn't be able to feel my legs.
Mama Hawk, I'm peeing.
Party, we want to
Can't
get
get
us in
up.
trouble. We don't bother nobody. We're just some men that's on the mic, and we rock out to the mic. We rock the mic right. I don't know if I've seen it. Have a most
Aye, aye.
excellent New Year, everyone. Yeah, thanks, Citizen. You too. All right.
Citizen, yes, most excellent for you, my
Modesto.
friend.
Modelo is going down too damn easy. Oh, I bet it is, man. Smash the
Yeah,
like
that's
button, ring bells and
problem
notifications,
with that.
subscribe. Yes, amen.
Man.
They start
Yes.
flowing down, man. The next thing you know,
Yeah, right.
you're going, ay, ay, ay,
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
we're all on Central Time.
I
so
got
when
lucky I didn't get arrested
Yeah.
in Mexico.
in
a
about
couple of
12
times.
minutes when it hits,
Oh,
it'll
12
be New
minutes.
Year's here.
It'll be New Year's, true.
And
Yeah,
Dillard
yeah.
will still be in the past in 2020.
11 minutes
And
on
Hex
my clock.
Island will be too, out there in California.
Yeah, man.
That was a lot of
Hex
fun
Island,
on
the
the
model
Rex
for
X
the
and
treat.
Apex show today.
Yeah, it was a great.
Thank you,
time,
Mrs. Good Stuff, for coming on once again.
I
thanks.
missed it.
Oh, it was a lot of fun.
Watch there on the rewind. Yeah, it's a
Okay.
good show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. It was a lot of fun. Oh
On
gosh, I
Mexico.
think had a lot of views on it too.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
About 100, rough, somewhere in there.
I'm trying to find it. Here we go. 102 views and
Good.
4 o'clock shadows 151 views.
That was great. I was drinking.
Yay.
Oh, good. Maker's Mark. Yeah, that's
Everybody
good stuff.
showed up to watch
Hell,
us get
Derek.
drunk.
That was a good time. Oh, yeah, man.
Miss Good Stuff.
Hello. It's a lot of
Derek.
Modelo drinking going on. That's good. All right.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New
Almost.
Year.
Happy New Year.
10
10
minutes.
more minutes. It's the final
minutes.
countdown.
Oh no. Oh no.
Little Europe.
Oh, God.
Just a little.
I got this the other
Murder
day.
me right.
It's the glow in the dark Greg Capullo Batman Spawn cover.
Oh.
Virgin cover.
Ooh, what?
Glow in the
They did a
dark.
glow in the
Glow in the
dark?
dark. I'm going to turn the lights
Oh.
off for New Year's. I'm going to let glow in the dark.
Hell
Sad.
yeah.
Oh, I can't see anything.
Well, you will with a big screen with the Batman Spawn coming at you. You will.
But I
No, it's
won't.
Fanta.
My
You
phone's
can't
being
see
stupid.
You'll
anything.
just see the glow.
You'll see the
I'm
glow.
gonna leave and come back,
Hey,
okay?
glow. Okay. Okay. We'll let you
Baby,
back in.
come back.
No, Fanta, don't go.
We need you, Fanta.
Fanta, go, go.
Please don't
We love
go.
you. Don't leave us. Oh,
Hey,
no.
Anthropy.
Now it's just
Entropy.
a sausage fest.
Entropy. Hey, how you doing? Happy New Year.
Sausage fest,
Hey,
yeah.
Entropy.
I like mine with bacon. Thank you.
Gregory.
Oh,
Yeah.
Girthy stallion.
He's, oh, yeah.
oh,
Oh, maybe not pole dancing was good anyway. Oh, shit. Good stuff. Happy New Year's. Hey, Gregory.
oh.
Baby, I'm fat. I blame it all on you.
There you go. Baby, I'm fat.
'Cause you were baking all those freaking
I'm a
pies.
little salty too. There you
Send
go.
me the link. Let's party, Greg said.
All right.
Oh
You're on-
shit! Look out!
Oh, you're playing on
Look out.
Twitter. So where do I
Hide
go?
your Kiss albums, kids.
I will put the link in the chat because I don't want to be
Oh my
searching.
god, my dog is
There
going
you go.
insane over here.
I bet.
She's got the like fucking New Year's fucking zoomies. What the hell?
There you go. There's the link. Come on in.
Well, you got a 60-pound dog that's running around like a fucking chihuahua. You got to stay out of her way, man. She'll take your legs right out.
I bet.
Yeah, and when she wags that tail, I bet it hurts, doesn't it? When she hits you with it.
Oh, dude, she
Like
knocks my
tail.
glasses off of my face with her tail. I'll lean down and she'll like turn around and go, and she'll just take
Yeah.
my glasses clean off my face.
Here's my
Across
buttocks.
the room.
Whap.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
Now, why is she
Yeah,
turning
yeah.
her butt to you?
Because she wants me to scratch her butt.
Oh, okay.
She's
All right.
Scratch
been
my butt,
spoiled.
master.
She's been spoiled since she was a puppy.
Oh,
So
Cody,
she
on,
walks
scratch
right
my
up and then
butthole.
she turns around and sticks her butt in my face and goes, rub it.
Shit. Rub my ass.
Just rub it. Do it now.
I have fur. You have to be harder on
Do
that.
it
Rub
now.
Don't make me bite you.
Good to see
Don't make me
everyone.
come
See-
back there.
Okay. We'll see you, Dirk. Good to see you. See,
Later, Dirk.
Dirk had to bounce, I guess.
Yes, sir, Dirk.
You're Dirk. Yeah.
Happy New Year, Dirk.
Can you name someone who was in Hollywood that was named Dirk?
Dirk Benedict from the 18.
That's right.
Yeah.
Dirk Benedict.
I met
That's
him
about
in
the only one.
Yeah.
I met him in
Probably the
2005.
only one, right? Yeah.
I met him in 2005 in Tennessee. He was selling his autobiography.
And for
Yes.
you that don't know, he was
Wait, wasn't
the
Dirk
original
Benedict
Starbuck
also?
on
Yeah, he was Starbucks.
Battlestar Galactica.
Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah.
Yeah.
with Lauren Green. Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun,
that
dun,
was
dun,
a
dun,
much
dun,
better-
dun. Whoops.
Much
wrong
better
thing.
role.
Oh, later good stuff. Man, everyone's don't leave.
Everybody
Let's
leaving.
bring some people in here.
And who was on?
Oh, shit.
Okay, here's a trivia question for you. On Battlestar Galactica, who was in music, making albums, was known for that, and was, a Viper pilot. Now, I can't get any easier than that.
A Viper palette?
Yep.
Oh no. Hey, Greg. Happy
Hey,
New
Greg.
Year. Hey.
Hell.
Hey.
Happy New Year. We're almost there.
Almost there, buddy.
I was already there almost an hour
Dirk-
ago.
And this is good
Oh,
stuff.
yeah,
Says
yeah,
Dirk
yeah.
Diggler. Yeah, Dirk Diggler was in Hollywood. Yeah, in porn. Mighty
do
Geek
do you
Studios
know
says
the
Happy New
answer
Year.
to that trivia question, Greg?
Which one?
Ask him again.
Who was the rocker? I'll call him a rocker. Who was the musician known for his music and not his acting? That was in. He was a Viper pilot early on in the series of Battlestar Galactica, the original series.
A Viper palette.
I have no idea.
Does anybody know? Come on,
Was it
citizens, you
Rick
should know this.
Springfield?
Rick Springfield.
I was thinking Rick
That's
Springfield.
Was it
exactly
really?
right.
Wow.
Was
yeah,
it really?
he was a Viper pilot. Yep.
Oh shit!
He got blew out of the sky.
Jesse's girl.
Yep.
I
And he-
guess I knew that, and I just pulled it from my memory bank somehow.
Yeah.
There, I don't know, because I
Yeah.
consciously didn't know.
Oh yeah.
There you go. That was a good guess. It was right.
Thank you.
I
are
didn't know he
correct,
was on
sir.
Battlestar Galactica. That's crazy.
How's the
I didn't
battle deck
remember he
coming,
was.
Greg?
It's It's going awesome.
Yeah,
I'm so
cool.
psyched. We are ready to launch just about. We're getting really close. So we got to get so I went through a few guys for logo and layout. They didn't work out. And I ended up with Anthony Gambino, and he's doing a fabulous job. He's delivering. It's pro, and it's coming together beautifully now. So we're getting really close to launch. I've got 9 decks planned already. I just need 3 more before I launch, because I want to promote that we have the first year planned of decks, because every 30 days we're launching a new deck. So
cool.
some of those IPs are mine, but most of them are other creators, that are just in the network that, have really cool IPs and everything. So we're launching.
How about your Conan script?
Oh, yeah.
How's that coming?
That's on pause right now. I got to make sure Gun Demon is in where it needs to be right now. I've done a lot of development on Conan. I got inspired and I developed the content basically and developed the story itself, and then I just put it aside. So you got to work when you're inspired, and then you just save it for when it's time to pull back out. So it's something I'm probably going to pull out in a few months from now, I'm thinking, and really start working on that. But it's all about Battlegate right now, and
are you gonna kind of crank yourself up and read some Conan stuff?
Oh, I've been doing that for about the last 6 months. I've been absorbing it's the original Robert E. Howard content that's actually public access in Europe. So public domain, in Europe. So that's what I've studied the shit out of it. I've already, early on in the project, I started doing that. I did that for a few weeks, was just constantly listening, absorbing the ebooks. And because there's a lot of Robert E. Howard Conan stories, a lot of them. And most all of it, pretty much, it's a lot different than how I remember Conan being when I was a kid. I was a big Conan fan. And for some reason, I remembered him being heroic. But in the Robert E. Howard stories, he's not heroic at all, man.
Did you read the Marvel ones, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's probably where you got the heroic part from. With Marvel.
Well, I don't really think he was that heroic in that either. It's just that if there's a big nasty monster around, well, he's got to try to stop it so that he can survive. Right. But he's not a good guy, man.
No, he's not.
He's a badass. And I asked Chuck Dixon, I said, "You got any advice for a new Conan writer?" And he said, "Brutality, basically."
Brutality.
He said toxic masculinity. And everything is brutality in in the Hyborian age, and which you can see that very quickly when you're studying Robert E. Howard's work, and it's just all about brutality. When I say Conan's not a good guy, like most of these stories start with Conan breaking into somebody's fucking tower or castle to steal their shit. Or their ship or something, and he runs into poor guards. These are just guys doing their job. Conan sneaks up behind them, slits their throats. He rapes women. He'll take like female sex slaves and shit. Like, instead of freeing them, he'll keep them, and he laughs about it. He's not a cool guy.
No, he's not.
So, and Chuck said something I didn't quite agree with, because he was saying he's every kid's dream, right? And I don't really agree that he is. I think every kid's dream is more like Superman. You save people when you kiss the girl, and you're a good guy, like you're the hero. I think that's more the kid's dream. I think Conan, if that's your dream, you're not a good person.
Yeah,
but I think
he was never mine.
That's the appeal of Conan, though. That's the appeal of Conan, though. It's just all of those things I mentioned is why we're drawn to it. It's why it was edgy. To me as a kid, that's why I got into it. And,
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! 12. Everyone take a
Time
drink.
Zone.
Let's take a drink,
Happy New
everyone.
Year.
Happy New Year!
Yay.
All right, we are officially into everybody on Central Time.
2023 is here.
2023.
Takes me a while to start writing the new year. It takes me like probably about 3 months before I do it right.
Yeah,
exactly.
I mean, he was writing really in the age that wasn't censored that much for the pulps, so they're going to be more gritty. And I mean, when Batman first came out, he brandished a pistol and just shot people.
Well,
Just like in
Conan's
the
got
book.
like full-on nude women all over the fucking place for starters, dude. Like clothes isn't much of a thing for the women in the Hyborian age.
Happy New Year, Shadow. Hopefully, Happy New Year, chat. You might be able to hear the
Happy New Year.
fireworks going on. That's what's got Abby so agitated. The explosions over here somewhere. Bam! Sound like gunfire.
Yeah, it's becoming. I don't know. A bunch of us are getting excited. Those of us that are making the decks, everybody whose IPs being made, decks being made into and all this, we're all getting pumped up because it's getting ready to launch. I can't believe it's finally, and I'm going to launch. Excuse me, the relaunch for Gun Demon and Mecha Man.
No, it wasn't a grappling gun, Shadow. If I have receipts.
Ooh.
Oh, there you go. You need to embiggen.
There's the glow in the dark cover of Batman Spawn.
And that's why you don't touch a black sensitive cover.
Ooh.
I see a thumbprint on that thing already. But it's yours. You do with it what you will.
It's awesome.
Right.
It's hard to get off that gloss.
Wow.
Yeah, that is neat. Greg Capullo.
I follow him on Facebook and Instagram, and
oh man, I hear that
most
fireworks
of his
is going. It's got like one of those that go.
I can't hear it.
Yeah,
I just hear dogs.
Yeah, it's got her going.
I am looking forward to digging into that Conan project. I really am, but I got to take care of what's here and now.
Well, in the meantime, if you're doing research, and you're reading and picking out the best bits, sometimes what I write doesn't make sense. It's like, okay, I want to use this. I want to, here's an idea there, and then just kind of go over that stuff and go, oh, this can come in right now. This I'll wait till later. I mean,
it takes certain steps, when you're
wow, that sounded like a staple gun.
Shooting staple guns in the neighborhood. Staple your neighbors. There you go.
You've been nailed. Maybe it was a nail gun.
That could have been.
Yeah, I'm doing a little thing a little different too. Is I've got a book that's going to be in that campaign. There's going to be a choose your own adventure story as well as 3 short stories. One of them's a Gun Demon short story. One of them is a Mecha Man short story, and one is a Dreadnought short story.
Have you read the ones that's been done in Europe before? They could, as they brought it over here, they couldn't call it Conan, even though it's public domain. They had to call it the Sumerian.
Well, that's basically what I'm doing. It's called the title. My story is called The Immortal Sumerian.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the IP. I can't call it Conan the Barbarian.
Yeah, and I don't think you could just call it Sumerian, could you?
You could.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it'd be confusing to some people though.
As long as it's not the Conan the Barbarian title, and it's nothing like the logo that they've got.
I like that name. I like that name you've given him. Yeah.
Thank you. Well, it'll make sense with the story. When you find out what the story is, then the title will make a lot of sense. But it also makes sense in the sense that I'm doing it to help keep this character alive in the new age, basically, and if we all kind of take turns playing with the character, we take him out of the toy box and we play with him, do some cool shit with him.
Yeah.
And, and keep him alive for the next generations.
Right.
Robert E. Howard did something really cool. Is it the best stuff out there? Nah. I mean, it's not Bob Salvatore Drist series. It's not Weiss and Hickman Dragonlance, none of that stuff. But it's
those other two that you mentioned. Did they come after Howard?
Oh, far after. Howard pioneered.
That's what I'm saying. Back in the day, back in the 30s, that was cutting edge. That was excitement. That was the bomb. Yeah. Time goes by and we go, this stuff isn't. I go back and read some of my old comics and I'm like, I can't believe I love this shit.
Well, Fist Pop 1 got Conan 24 for Christmas. Intro to Red Sonja, second appearance. Oh, hell, that's badass. Fucking A.
Nice.
Congrats, Fist Pop. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Love to get that
good books. Yep.
I got 23, but I want 24.
Yeah. I mean, some things age, differently. But I mean, and some things just age out where it's like, this is pitiful. But I've talked to people that the comics that I loved in the Bronze Age, they're like, I can't read that. They're into some of the newer stuff, and I
Yeah.
understand that, but I'm like, you got to be kidding, man. George
Right.
Perez and oh man,
John
just
Buscema, Barry Windsor Smith,
John
all those
Byrne. I mean, just so many
Byrne, those
talented,
guys.
and then the old ones like Gil Kane and just so many
Neil
doing great
Adams.
stuff.
Fuck
Neil
yeah.
Adams, yeah.
They're all good.
And they've
Yeah,
all died off this year. The Pope passed away today.
Mm.
a lot of people
Barbara
dropping.
Walters yesterday. They just couldn't leave it alone.
It's probably because they got the jab.
Maybe.
Greg, that's it. I mean, I think,
possible.
anytime these celebrities are dying, or anyone's dying now, I say, well, I wonder if they've got vaccinated.
People are dropping in by the millions, and
Yeah.
and it's similar symptoms. Come on,
And
I mean,
these
it's pretty
just high
obvious.
profile people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we take note. Probably Betty White, so many people,
Whole bunch of them, man. It's a really bad time to be a sheep right now.
Yeah.
It really is. To be a blind follower is what I mean by sheep. It's just a real bad time to do that. It's never really been a good time, but now it's life or death decisions we're making now when it comes to that stuff.
You still have people that are so invested, not to go too deep on this, but just you don't have a mask or you need to do it for our safety.
Masks.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And
Thank
one
you
of your
much,
favorite
Gregory.
guys came out recently and said it again. Gene
Who's that?
Simmons.
G. Simmons.
Over there in the UK. Yeah.
I'm sure Ted Nugent said that as well, man.
He has a very sharp mind. He's an Israeli. And Israelis have a very sharp mind. Not most of them. And I have no doubt he's got good business sense,
He does. Oh yeah.
But when it comes
he's
to
in
this,
the crime ring that runs the business.
What now?
So I said he's in the crime ring that runs the business. You don't have to have good business sense. You just have to be in the right group.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I wouldn't doubt it.
Well, I mean, he has no talent. The only thing he's got is a long tongue.
Yeah.
That's literally all he's got, and he has no talent. So, but I mean, he wouldn't be able to make it on talent. That's for damn sure. He's notoriously one of the worst bass players of all time in popular music. So,
well, they said the same thing about the Beatles. On their like Ringo and his drumming skill and stuff.
He's all right, drummer.
They had a bunch of people writing their music for him. That was a big CIA front right there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they were created. Bob Dylan created. Grateful Dead were created. That's why I think a lot of the reason why the Dead didn't play their songs the same way every show and why they were really sloppy when they were live is because they didn't really know how to play. They didn't even write the shit. They were like half-assed learned the songs. I think that's why they improv'd it.
They had session musicians called the Wrecking Crew back in the 60s, and they did a lot of the Beach Boys songs. They did a lot of the Monkees, a bunch of other groups, and there's just a whole array of musicians. Glenn Campbell was one of them, and Hal Blaine, the drummer, and a bunch of others. They played all sorts of songs for these different bands throughout that time era. So it could have been one of those. Yeah,
it could be all kinds of people. Quite honestly, it's
right.
We could sit all day and guess who wrote what, but I don't believe any of those fucking lamers wrote any of their shit. Look what happened to Paul after nobody was writing shit for him. All of a sudden he sucked. Did you notice that? Like all of a sudden one day he goes from Blackbird, which is like awesome, to all of a sudden like lame ass shit. What the fuck is this shit he's got now? It's hilarious.
Yeah. I saw that Fizz Pop documentary about the Wrecking Crew. Oh, big time. That was a good one. It was on the Access channel on the cable. I remember seeing that a few years back. Yeah, it's a good documentary, man. This is really
I need
cool.
another beer. I'll be right back.
All right. Cool, man. Yeah. Here we got Fizz Pop. Happy New Year, everybody. Now we start in 2023. Does anybody have any, like every year, New Year's resolutions? Any goals? Mark it down in the chat if you do. If you want. Hell yeah. I kind of want to do a little unboxing while I have this package right here. Oh shit!
There you go.
Everything fall apart. I'm gonna open another EBS envelope.
Oh,
I'm sure I probably got a card or something. So yeah. Yes. What did I get? Another. Oh yeah, I got. Let's see. Yep. There's Cyberfrog card with Evan Swain. I think
no.
this is.
Okay.
I forgot who drew that. Oh, it's David Williams. Yeah, it's David Williams. Guy drew Truth, Justice, American Way with a gay battle tape, and I think it's part of a puzzle. That's pretty cool. Right on, right on. Let's see. Oh, Fizzpop says, yeah, my goal is to be more of an asshole to people. They deserve it. Ah. Yes, says, I make that pledge every year. Well, cheers to you, Fizzpop. Sometimes you have to be an asshole, but yet to get things done. It happens sometimes.
This is true. That is absolutely true.
Yeah.
2023. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
How about that, folks? Hell yeah.
We're surviving the zombie apocalypse so far.
Any predictions, Greg?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I don't know, man. Everything just seems to be getting worse. But at the same time, some things are getting better, I guess, for some people. Myself, I think it might be the year finally. But at least at the beginning, before everything goes to shit, I'm expecting everything to go to shit anytime.
I think a lot of people are.
Yeah, I've been expecting that the last few winters. I was expecting big attacks like UN troops closing down cities. It's easier to keep people in check in wintertime. You can shut off their electricity and freeze a bunch out. And, you know, I've been expecting that kind of stuff. So real jolly stuff.
Yeah,
so
really.
That's nightmare fuel to help me create stories.
Yeah, right.
But, it may be a brand new year, no longer 2022, but Soylent Green is still people.
Well, that's really happening in real life, unfortunately.
I know. You can name it. Yeah.
Yeah. McDonald's serves human meat, for example. They were caught.
Where do you think the Impossible Burger comes from? Ha ha.
Not so impossible, is it?
Not in Minecraft.
So no, they were caught. They were caught red-handed. And they were selling meat at multiple locations that were tested, and it was child meat.
Did you hear that the gentleman is suing Hershey's because
I'll never eat McDonald's ever again. Ever again.
Up in New York, a guy's just suing Hershey's chocolate, you know, for their dark chocolate and special dark chocolate having metals in it, lead and other things. That's pretty sad when you can't go to the store and just buy something that's packaged and you really don't know what you're consuming, you know.
Buy kosher food.
Yeah.
Make sure it's kosher.
Organic. Yeah. I mean, even the farm raised eggs I'm getting, Greg, that I was getting from a few months ago are not as orange. In fact, some are yellow yolk. And I'm like, what the hell? What am I paying for here?
To the damn yolk. What the F, man?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you have a really nice, rich orange yolk, it's better nutrition in the egg, you know?
Well, we got a bunch of dickheads right now that are taking cues from the 70s when they pretended to have shortages so that they could raise the price of things like gasoline. They did it, and there was some other stuff. They had people lined up for miles around gas stations.
Yeah.
So these cunts have decided, hey, let's do this all at once.
I wish they would line up for miles around the White House and protest peacefully.
There's paper shortage. There's food shortage. There's brain shortage. I mean, just fucking
brain shortage. Agreed.
You know, chip shortages.
Yeah.
So now everything's got to be outrageously expensive, which is really just their reason to attack us economically. Literally, all it is. It's their excuses. The stupid people will never see it. They won't admit it. They'll never grasp what's happening, that we're in the middle of a fucking war right now.
Yeah, we are.
And
from the inside.
and the stupid people are basically being weaponized. Is what's happening.
I said that we were in World War III long time ago.
This is like 8, 9.
Yeah,
I don't know why we've lost count. It's fucking nuts,
Well,
dude. The last century has been nuts, and
right.
I don't really know what happened the century before the last century, because man, we're seeing a lot of history is not what not what they're that we're told it is. So I mean, I've spent decades studying history, and I really feel ripped off about a lot of the time I've spent doing it, because I feel like I've been scammed.
You didn't get
There's
the
so much of
education
it
you
that's
thought
fake.
you did.
Well, yeah, there's so much of it that's absolutely fake. I mean, I've read entire books, I'm sure, just full of this bullshit. It's basically boring historical fiction.
Well, it's going to hit. I think it's going to hit people hard, Greg, because they can't even admit they're in a recession. When the depression hits and people can't find work, it's going to catch them like a car hitting you in traffic.
Well, look at the Great Depression. Like TV didn't even admit that there was anything going on in the actual Great Depression until it was 10 years into the Great Depression. In fact, they amped everything up. It was more spectacle to keep everybody distracted. So we got a lot of spectacle going on the last several years.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
So happy New Year.
I hope we do have a happy New Year.
I do too. I'll make it happy. I don't care.
I try to make things happy.
Yeah,
me
too.
I just get pissed when people stamp on that. That's when I turn into a fucking cunt.
Exactly.
I turn into a cunt when somebody's stamping on my fun. I'm like, fuck you.
No, I'll make a new hole out of you. Do that to me.
How dare you?
Right? Step a mud hole in them. That's right.
Yeah, man. We've only got so many years in this life, right?
That's true.
So, and we've got goals that we need to accomplish in this life. We've got fun things we need to experience, and we've got only so many years to do it. So every one of these dickheads delaying us, telling us you can't leave your house, or you got to wear face diapers, or you got to inject bioweapons into your body. Any of these fucking cunts, we need to start getting physical with them. We really do. They're killing people. They're getting a lot of people killed, guys, by the millions. Family members. It's just getting ridiculous. I don't even want to go into what I've seen personally of people injecting that bioweapon. You might as well inject meth or heroin or something like that instead of the jab.
I know that's why.
It'll be less lethal, and maybe you'll probably have some fun. I mean, I don't think the jab is fun at all from the way it looks.
I think that's why my uncle stopped producing red blood cells out of his bone marrow. He just stopped making blood. My aunt, who he was married to and got the injections same times he did, she's passed away this year. The woman that was, if you told her to take 3 or 4 flu shots or vaccine shots, she'd take them. She passed away. Whoop, cancer all of a sudden that we didn't know was there. So
my girl and I are taking care of a family member that got the jab and became deranged.
My mother's cousin, I don't know if he was vaccinated, but he probably was.
Like a ravenous zombie, basically. One of my oldest friends got the jab, and now he's delusional. He believes that there is a tribe of Native Americans living underground on his property, and that the spirits of Native American ancestors are leading him to some ultimate truth that he is to reveal to the world. So he's having these weird delusions of grandeur, and he's very aggressive. All of them, almost all of them, I know. There are a couple who aren't, but
Greg, that sounds like my stepson. He had this. He was without the medicine induced. He's on the spectrum of like extreme is you're schizophrenic. On the lower, that's being kind of like schizotypal, where you're like
I've seen some extreme reactions to
dreams of grandeur and fantasies and things like that. My stepson was the same way, and it made him aggressive too. And he was 6'5" at age 16. He had huge hands. Both my hands were the size of one of his. He was a giant, and he was aggressive at certain times, and he was just like he was out of touch with reality to a certain degree. All that
it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous what it's doing. It's obvious what it's doing, and you know, anybody that wants to lie about it or defend those evil companies are not good people. That's just the bottom line. It's good versus evil right now. That's literally what's happening in the world everywhere we look. And I mean everywhere, guys. Everything you see is a scam right now, pretty much, except for some of us little like indie people around trying to do our entrepreneurial things. Almost everything out there is a scam. You know, and even some of the people out here in our realm are scammers too. Obviously, I've been scammed by multiple artists.
Greg, I've had
creators out there scamming people. But I'm just saying, this is it's not clown
I've had
world
government
anymore, it's scam
trolls
world now, guys.
I've had government
Watch yourselves.
trolls.
It's scam now. All everything.
I've had government trolls. I have no doubt. One was in my chat the other day. You know.
Oh, wow.
So there is no AI, guys, by the way, right? There's none. That's a scam. That's one of the many scams right now, I can tell you for sure, is a scam. I know people working in big tech. They said we are probably 80 years away from having even a basic actual artificial intelligence, like a beginning of one. They said there's no way that anybody's got one right now on the planet, including Google or any of these assholes that say
well, aliens is a scam.
You just probably. Probably. It looks like it. It looks like it, honestly. I mean, I've seen UFOs multiple times, but I have no idea.
I have too. But
or if
that doesn't
whatever
mean
they are.
They're little green men, or
Right. Exactly. That's exactly the truth. It might just be holograms, which looks actually pretty believable.
Yeah.
But
the hologram technology's been coming along. That's for sure.
I'll tell you something. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
How do you guys explain the Skinwalker Ranch? You guys heard about that?
Oh, I saw. I started to watch a video about it earlier today, and then I got busy or got distracted or something. But so I forgot. But I've seen some different Skinwalker videos. So far, they've been coyotes. The ones I've seen.
Yeah.
It's coyotes.
Coyotes flying saucers, really? Oh, that'd be interesting.
Oh, that one. I did see that one with the guy captured the flying saucer flying over his ranch.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I thought you were referring to the Skinwalker cryptid. There's a bunch of those.
There's a bunch of those, man. Our artificial less intelligence, they can't get the eyes right. Oh, yeah, right?
Well, there is no AI. There really isn't. And this guy that I was debating on Twitter before I got banned, he said, yeah, well, they're not all smart machines. He says there's like 6 types of artificial intelligence. I said, oh, yeah, really? Okay, tell that to Isaac Asimov. I don't think Isaac Asimov would agree with you. Isaac knows what the fuck AI was. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
he's written books on it, so yeah.
These machines, these apps that are stealing people's art and randomly slopping them together into images, non-art images, that's not done by an AI. That's just a random generator app, basically. So part of the scam is calling it an AI. They're selling it like it's something special. Mark my words, guys. Mark my words. We're going to see probably about another 6 months from now, maybe another year. Probably not sooner, because I think they're going to want to lure a lot of people in first, but I guarantee it's an entrapment tool with blockchain code in it. So they're going to be able to track to the source, right? The images to the source, so that they'll be able to sue the people using that in products that they're making money off of right now. Mark my words.
Interesting.
Mark my words. Nothing's free, guys. You don't get to steal people's art and then turn it into money for yourself. Nobody gets to do that. That's illegal, right?
It is. It's the law.
And it just is. And,
just learn to draw, you know?
Just learn to draw. Yes. Just fucking learn to draw.
Just take the effort to do it. Yeah, it takes a little time, but it's worth it. You take the bullshit out of your day. Just concentrate on your work. You'll do fine. You may not look good at first, but you can improve. Yeah. Let's see what the chat has to say. Marcos, it says, well said, Greg. Exactly. Yeah. Fatten the pigs before roasting them. Big corpo style.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's really a crazy time to be alive right now.
It is.
I don't know, man. I feel we're getting ripped off on so many levels because, well, I got to experience really great positives of the last few decades. Like I was out on the road, traveling around the country, living in different cities and experiencing some of these really great cities in the country over the last few decades. Now it's a different environment, and they're even going to like grip even more to where to limit our transportation and all that as much as possible in the coming years up until 2030, right? So or up until
The
so
electric cars. I'm so sick of those fucking things.
no shit, dude. What is
I
that's
want my
another
gas
scam?
vehicle. That's a scam. It is. You know, they don't run in the winter times. You know that? If you have charging
I do now.
where's the electricity
Everybody does now.
The grid's gone. You can't power up your damn electric car. What are you
Elon
gonna do,
knew,
Elon
but he
that.
didn't tell us, did he?
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
Sneaky bastard.
He's the controlled opposition right now. Okay,
Yeah,
he's the guy
I
we're
like
supposed to be rallying behind, and he's like right-wing hero now all of a sudden.
Right.
And people are falling for it, of course.
Mm.
There are no heroes out there, guys. We got to be our own heroes. I mean, we got to lock and load. We're gonna have to handle things ourselves. That's really what it's going to come down to. Most of these people are fat and sitting on couches, and they're not going to get up and to do anything. It's going to have to be anybody with for the set of nuts is going to have to handle business. Yep.
Get our brass balls bigger. Yeah.
So it'll take some balls.
Yep. Marco says electric cars, Elon's greatest con and legal to get away with it. And they have gotten away with it.
I think he got more money. I think he made more money stealing from PayPal customers, if I recall, because he made a lot of money doing that. He literally, a lot of people accused him of directly just taking money right out of their accounts, and they just basically don't answer him, and I guess there was a lot of it like that. There's just, man, everybody's scamming right now. Every direction you look, every major ad that you see, like on YouTube, all the streamers, are like the knives, for example, Kamakoto knives. That's a scam. The titles, the lords and lady titles that you can buy a little plot of land in Scotland so that you can be a lord or lady. That's
like a scam to me.
It's a scam. Like,
you can name your own star in the galaxy, right? That's another scam.
Right. I mean, literally everything you see, all the streamers and vloggers advertising, it's all scams. Everything you see ads on Facebook and all that stuff, scam. It's insane.
Instagram ads, scam. Yeah.
Scam.
Yeah.
It's really insane. Just
you gotta watch your backs, guys. Do research. Research these companies.
Buy local as much as you possibly can.
Local,
really.
Yeah, I agree.
You have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marco says, can't make supermodels without a few jeers, fat shaming, some rich single guy. It says April Comics. Remember the pet rock? The pet rock craze. That was crazy. Yeah, that was weird.
Pet rock craze.
Pet rock.
I swear, these guys sit around. These CIA guys sit around in these like apartments, like really lavish places, or on a yacht or something, and they sit around. They do a bunch of hard drugs, and they go, "What kind of fat are we going to create next, dude? Like, hey man, let's take a bunch of cabbage and like put babies in it, and that'll be like a patch, like a cabbage patch.
Cabbage patch kids.
You know what I'm saying? They're all like, "That's dumb as fuck, dude." It's like, yeah, so what, dude? So it's your idea. Let's just fucking do it. Who cares? People are dumb. That's what they do. I swear to you. I guarantee you, they just laugh at all of us cattle while they create the next gay fad that we're all going to be just bitching about. Yeah, dude. Everything's gay now.
Everything's gay. Everything's turning gay.
Trans.
Oh, world's
shit,
fucking gay. Fuck. Gay this, gay that. They turn Iceman gay. I was pissed. Fuck you.
Man ass.
Fuck you, Jean Grey, turning Iceman gay.
Everything.
Fuck. Yeah, exactly. Oh, man.
I don't even have a problem with gay people. I never did. I've lived all over the country. I got a bunch of buddies that are gay in different cities and stuff. I don't care about that. But I'm just tired of just everything like gay being anything in front of me or in my sight anymore. I'm just like, geez, just do your gay shit. Who cares? I don't want to see straight people making out either, really. Just,
no.
you know, I don't need it.
Get a room.
Yeah, dude. Everybody's trying to hump on camera these days, man. There's like no into it, man.
Twerking, humping.
I know because I watch porn. There's no end to the porn hose.
Occasionally.
There's billions.
There's billions of videos. Billions of hoes everywhere.
It's actually kind of scary for mankind if you think about there being that many hoes.
There's a lot of hoes. There's hoes everywhere.
Man.
Tell you that, man.
It's fucking scary days.
Very early effective scam. Yes, it was the pet rock thing. That was weird. The mood rings. What's up with that shit?
Yeah,
70s. The mood rings.
Whatever. I mean, they made money on
your
it,
mood.
So.
They made money. I never I'm like, what the fuck is that? That's weird. Yeah.
I'll sell you rock.
What's the next one?
There you go.
Yeah, I'll write something on a rock really cute. Here, buy it. That'll be $500. Scam.
No, I don't think anybody was ever giving $500 for one. Nope.
You'd be surprised. Maybe on auction.
Maybe now after 40 years later. You know.
Okay, it's the world's oldest profession. That's right, scams. Yes. Oh yeah, being a hoe. That's right. It's the world's oldest profession. Harlots everywhere. Yeah, we do sell ourselves. We're harlots some of the time in the ways that we, project our business. We're here to make money. Everyone's here to make money. So I guess we're all hoes, right? In a sense.
No.
When you think about it.
No, I'm a craftsman. I see myself more like a craftsman type person. It's a wholesome thing. There's no degeneracy. There is no whoring. There's nothing. There's nothing fake about it. It's all genuine, and I still want to make money from it. There is no virtuous. It's not virtuous to not make money from your dream projects that you spend a lot of time and work onto. It's a silly idea. Make money if you can. Try to set out to make as much money as you can. You need to. Before I don't know. I think everybody needs to be preparing to survive some crazy shit, and I think it's going to take some money for that. I think you're going to want to lay low. You're going to need dry foods. You're going to need ammo. You're going to need a lot of stuff. I don't know.
Yeah,
I hope we get a chance to fight. I really do I do hope we get a chance to fight. That's my hope.
Fight against tyranny.
Well, if we get a chance to fight, then we'll probably win. If we can do it, because there's no way they can stop at least 5% of us. If we get at least 5% of us, we win. That's pretty much how it goes. But I think they're setting it up so that we won't get a chance to even fight them.
I do too, Greg. If just 1,000 people, especially some that have a voice in either radio, TV or movies, would just stand up and say, this is woke bullshit. If they would just stand up and say, I'm not an ist for believing this. This used to be normal in this country. I will speak my mind, and the president can come out here looking like Emperor Palpatine under his red with some military to back him up, boom, 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 and say that anybody that's a Trumper or even considers being a Trumper or dissents in any way is some domestic terrorist.
That's true, Marco.
Well, it comes down to this: the left and the right
would just stand up.
The left and the right both need to sit down and shut the fuck up, because they've wrecked our entire country. Yeah. And it's time for the majority of us U.S. people who are normal people, who are neither left or right. We're just people who want to be left the fuck alone. Now the ints are being roused, as Tolkien put it. Okay, so the left and the right, they made this mess. The right did too. Trump is one of the worst. He did way more than Biden did. Okay, he infringed on our Second Amendment. He's the father of the vax. Okay, the father of the fucking vax. That's Trump. Okay, so he played you guys. I got a lot of buddies that are right wingers, man. I do. A lot of you guys have good hearts. You're good people. And you got sucked into it because it's supposed to be the group for the good people. We're the ones against the degenerates and all that stuff. But guess what? the leaders of the right are degenerates, just like the left. Trump was always a Democrat all this time until like what, the last few years, the last handful of years. All of a sudden now he's right-wing hero. That's what they all do. Elon was all over the place. Now he's right-wing hero. What's he going to be next month? Oh no, nobody knows, right? It's all controlled opposition. It's boring. People believe this shit, man. That's it, in this year 2023 now. You all have no excuse for believing any of this bullshit. We've been telling you guys every step of the way, us conspiracy theorists, okay, with our tinfoil hats, have been telling you guys every step of the way. Have we been fucking right? And I don't care about apologies. I don't require apologies. And no, I'm not going to forgive you motherfuckers that got people killed. Okay? Got all kinds of people killed. We don't even know how many yet. I don't believe we're seeing even probably 10% of the numbers that they probably got with that bioweapon. It's horrible. All right. And so this is both sides doing this to people, right? So we have to understand that we have political radicals in this country, domestic terrorists, and they are leading our government right now. And they work for China, and they work for the World Economic Forum, Klaus Schwab, which I believe is the same entity. I believe China, World Economic Forum, they're the same. They're one and the same. I believe so. And we gotta realize this is.
We have to wake up. We have to wake up.
I mean, if we don't do something soon, we won't probably have a chance to fight at all. I mean, we're just gonna. I don't know.
Yeah. No, we're not gonna roll over and take it. Hell no. No way.
I don't like to talk about this stuff. Like, this isn't a hobby of mine, right? But I pay attention because I'm trying to build a company and I'm trying to survive this era too, right? And I want my people to survive. So I'm keeping my eyes on stuff, and I'm seeing a lot of really bad stuff, man. It's like, you got to dodge those blows. If you and your families and friends don't dodge those blows, they're not going to make it to the next the next week, the next trap, the next year or whatever. So I mean, we got to watch out for each other. Shit's getting crazy, guys. It's not like anything that's been happening in our lifetimes. Really, it's way more of than we've seen before. Really, all at once. It's there's some really insane people in charge of everything right now. Is what it really seems like.
Yeah, it's so true, man. So damn true.
And people in Comicsgate, there are a lot of people in Comicsgate that don't like me talking about this kind of stuff. And they're mostly comic book creators, and they call themselves writers. But if you're a writer, you need to know what's going on out there. There's no excuse for you to be, not paying attention to what's going on out there. If you're a writer, if you're not out there experiencing it firsthand, you need to be talking to people who are, or you need to be, you got to keep up with what's going on in the world, man. You got to, there's a lot to being a writer that you're not going to be taught in a college course. And a lot of it has to do with experience,
real experience,
networking, talking to people who are experiencing rare things.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I've sat for hours on end with people in their 90s to, somewhere between 90 and 100. I don't know exact age, but they lived through the Great Depression, interviewed them, and talked about what people were like in that era, what their communities were doing for each other, the neighbors were doing for each other, and, completely different time. Those people mostly survived because they helped each other. And there isn't that much community today. In general, in the modern world, we've been cut off from each other,
thanks to that scamdemic. Ridiculous.
Well, that's just one of many facets.
One of many. You're right. There's one of many.
You're right. I mean, it's more than just one.
Yeah, the fact says so many jobs lost and many golden opportunities burned. Exactly, Marco. He also says, we all do, Greg, since no one will look after us, so it's the job of us to look after our interest and prosperity, and in the end, us or them.
Yep.
Sad but true.
I would like to see us strike back at some point.
Yeah.
I really want to see that. So I don't know. I hope maybe some of that will happen this year. I hope.
Believe me, there's people out there more keyed up than you are, Greg. That's chomping at the bit to strike back.
I'm pretty keyed up, so to speak.
It will happen.
Myself.
It will happen.
I'm really angry about it all. I'm sick of it. It has enveloped our lives, every aspect of our lives. I don't know how anybody can really have any kind of full, like 100% have fun right now in this current era, because of, you got to be always looking around, looking behind your back, like it's just not
you can't let that stuff eat you up,
70s.
That's true.
Yeah, that's right. I know. But you have to
day.
be on guard all the time, Rex, though. That's the problem.
Oh, yeah. And that has a wearing effect. That's for sure.
Right. I think we ought to have to do it very intelligently and decisively, and do it. We have to rally together in a responsible way. That way we won't look like a bunch of freaking nonsensical kooks or anything like that.
The responsible way is with a lot of bullets and a lot of firearms, and with great anger, and marching on the traitors that are fucking killing people by the millions. Yeah, that's the reasonable way, actually.
Yeah, but the thing of it is,
they need to be exposed. They need to be exposed.
I saw on Twitter.
Public.
I saw on Twitter, whatever you want to call it, the other day, a poll out, or a question: Would you be for public hangings? A lot of people were like, of traitors in our government. Well, I'm not going to answer that. I mean, it depends on who you are calling traitors. Is it going to be the right? It's probably going to be the right, not the left. So I'm not for that at all.
Top areas of government in general, both sides are traitors, dude. Like all of those pandemic motherfuckers.
I know.
Fauci and all those, I mean, Trump's one of them, and Fauci and Biden and all of them have attacked people's livelihoods by the millions.
I don't see it happening, but
ruined lives. The things they've done to the children is
so. Do you want a revolution like they had in France?
Yes,
and just with the guillotine.
No, I want us to use guns.
Well, right.
That's what I want.
But I mean, basically, you're an anarchist and you want anarchy.
That's not anarchy. No, that's actually statism failing, is what that is. Anarchy is more like cooperation in community, where
do away with the bourgeois.
There's no authority. Is all it means is no master, no authority. Nobody is above you. That's all anarchy means. You don't rule over anybody else. They don't rule over you. Statism breaks down. In fact, I believe it's 225 years is the average lifespan of a government of any kind,
right?
Before they break down in great violence, because it's just inevitable. You have power there. What kind of people are attracted to power, guys? And then what types of people are made with power? So sometimes you get even some good people into these systems, but the power corrupts them.
You know what pisses me off is that
they prey on us. At this point, it feels like it's
our own money against us. Our own, the money that we gave, for shoes and entertainment, and
we're cattle to them, literally.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we're funding our own destruction.
It's insane. It is absolute mass insanity.
And the thing of it is, Greg, even if you and I didn't fund that destruction, which we probably did our part. I bought some Nike shoes. This is before they got the Uyghurs over there. But, I know that there's some Buy USA only companies and people like that will not purchase anything China. I think out of financial necessity, I'm not going to make that call. I probably buy a lot of Chinese imported things, just like everyone.
Right.
Maybe even more.
I'm a bad consumer. I really have been for many years.
So much.
I just don't spend money. I don't care.
Products it's coming back to bite us in the ass, though, Greg. It's biting us in the ass, and it's like Jaws. It's taking the whole leg, And the thing of it is, even if you were a better consumer than some, I just I can't cast aspersions and point fingers and say, you did this to me,
No.
I mean, by your purchasing of your Nike shoes and your whatever, your support of Disney, which is a bunch of sick.
I don't like Disney.
I don't support Disney. See, the way I look at it is this:
there's slavery, there's child trafficking, there's all types of stuff going on,
and we don't need them. Like that's the thing. That's like a whole thing we can just completely do without. It's not
and
like
they're pouring over the border, Greg.
Well, yeah, let's be reasonable, Rex. Like almost every community in the U.S. anymore relies on one Walmart store for their products that they need for everyday life.
Right.
So there's some stuff. There's just us poor people. We're not going to get away with completely boycotting globalist, evil, poisonous products. Right, all this bad stuff. So let's be reasonable about it. There's just a certain amount of it we have to, unless we can. Find ways to produce much, our better, more natural products, things like that. But anyway, what I'm getting at is we can do without Disney, especially because everything they produce sucks ass anyways. Who's giving them money? Why would you give? I have no idea why.
Because I love Star Wars. So give me the latest Star Wars.
George Lucas Star Wars, but not Disney.
Most people out there, but I'm not giving Disney money.
But there's a lot of people.
Wars.
I mean, they're parsing, they'll say, well, this one sucked. That one was actually pretty good. I don't care. Okay. I can do without it. Like you said, Greg.
I like my own creations.
And in fact, it's better right now. If you don't support them in any way, don't watch their shit.
Yep.
Support your local creators.
If you look into the rabbit hole of the child sex trafficking ring that Disney is in the center of, you'll find out there are a whole bunch of police and federal agent testimonies that say basically like all of those, every time there's a child sex slavery ring there's always multiple Disney employees involved in those areas, like the cities that the Disney worlds are at and where their studios are at and all that stuff. Basically, they create that around them. That's evil people. Like you get rid of those types of people, and then you have a bunch of peace. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how it works. Whether history is fake or not. Like if you study history, the only times there was any kind of peace is when people got fucking savage. Yeah. Okay. We have to get fucking violent. There's no way around it. Look what's happening. Look what protests do. Protests do jack shit. They get you beat up. They get you thrown in jail. You feed the system. Anything done within their system, they're in control of.
That's right. Yeah. And Greg, you're a dissenter, and you're a
rabble rouser.
You're a rebel rouser, and you're domestic terrorist. So we're going to throw you in prison. We're going to throw you in prison, and we don't even have to try you because, you're a threat to this nation. You don't rank due process. I mean, look at the
waiting for the UN troops to knock in our doors. And
look at January
and clear
6th.
Our houses.
These people have been shuttered into a closet and forgotten about. Their rights have been trampled every freaking day, and nobody's even mad about it.
Yeah, that's what really sucks. No one's saying anything.
They totally take away their rights.
Loud and clear, David Rebel Rouse every day.
You don't get a voice anymore.
Screw
you
that
don't
shit.
exist.
I've been seeing it for decades because I got destroyed by the family court system. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm one of the millions. Too. Yeah. Millions of men who did. And it destroys our lives. There's no way you can recover from that. And I don't know how I'm still alive. Like 20-some thousand dads a year die, like commit suicide and die because they can't survive.
You went through depression, I guarantee you. I did.
Yeah,
I went through all kinds of hell, dude.
That was the hardest time in my life, Greg. And it was nothing but bullshit.
Yeah, it's evil. There's evil people behind it. Yeah, there's no justice there. In most of our fucking court system, there's no justice there either. It's there so that certain members of certain crime rings can steal from people, and do it in front of all of us and do it legally because they've got some fucking papers. They got their official looking papers, and they got, their lawyers and all this and that, and they get to steal from us and destroy lives. And all of us people who are honest and hardworking people who, do things the way we're supposed to do, right? Like we were taught, to be good people and all that. We're the ones that we're basically prey for these shitbags is how it comes down. And a lot of these people will think like they'll support somebody like Trump or someone because they think they're going to get benefit from it. but you're never going to get benefit. You're never going to get anything beneficial from supporting your enemies. You have to understand, these are our enemies. They hate us. They don't give a shit about any of us. We're fucking cattle, So
Yeah, that's unfortunate, really.
It is, dude. But we can maybe do some things, maybe we can improve things. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on really when it comes down to it. We all see shit going on. Maybe we can do some things. I don't know.
Yeah, I would like to see that.
Hey,
We just got to
Marco.
keep trying, There's so much depressing shit. We just got to keep trying to create cool stuff and, hope that things improve. But
yeah, we have to make it improve. We have to do it
just
upon
don't
ourselves.
comply. Just don't comply. That's
Right.
really that's the bottom line. Whatever they
Yeah.
want you to do, don't comply. End of story.
You have to use
Right.
your own intellect. You have to use your own.
Think for
you have to use
yourselves,
some
guys. Think for
discernment.
yourselves.
Yeah.
You do.
Yep.
Just screen out all the bullshit and just focus on the truth that's in front of your face. That's all I
Yep.
see. Yeah. All right, man.
All you gotta
Good
do is
talk.
look at what a source is. Are they evil people or not? And
Right, do some
Pfizer's
research.
like one of the most evil crime organizations in North America.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly, man.
Our federal government lists them as the most dangerous crime organization in North America. Okay, so they're
Right.
too big to fail, is the way people talk about them.
Yeah,
them and
that's been a term
Monsanto.
come up in the last decade. Too big to fail.
Yeah, like
Too big
Rome
to
was.
fall.
Yeah.
It would
Yeah.
be better, if Obama hadn't have bailed out Kmart. What happened to them? They took Sears down,
They
Or
did.
That was part of it. They bought them out. Sears should have
Yeah.
never bought Kmart. That's, but
That's
they
a
were on the way
mistake.
out anyway.
It's true. They're all
You know what
JC
I've been
Penney's
thinking?
will eventually fall.
I've been
Right.
thinking that the higher levels of the economic system is all completely fake.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, but they
You
pick
got
our
all these
pockets,
billionaires
don't
that
they?
keep disappearing. Chinese billionaires, for example, a bunch of them disappear. It's like billionaire is a role for actors. I don't think anybody's allowed to get that high. You know what I mean? Like I don't think they would allow that. Do you? Think about it.
Hmm.
Think
That's
about
interesting.
that. Imagine a good person got a hold of $200 billion.
Hmm.
Right? What could a good person do to thwart their plans?
Yeah.
With $200 billion. You think they're going to allow good people to get to that point when they have such control over different industries and economic systems? I don't know.
Right.
Not unless you kept it hidden,
Yeah. That's
your
that's a
views
good
hidden.
point.
It's
Yeah.
good stuff to study for stories. When you write mastermind
Right.
characters,
And then when you
Lex
come out,
Luthor
that's when they
characters and stuff,
assassinate you.
this is the stuff you got to study, because we got these guys now that affecting billions of people with their evil diabolical plans right in front of us. We've got Lex Luthor's literally and like Austin Powers villains now on our planet wrecking havoc. You got to study this shit for writing purposes. Like,
that's true.
Hopefully these guys all fail and they just get killed and shit, and everything's cool and it just keeps going on. But we maybe still a little bit crazy. You got to have a little bit of crazy in the world, right? But god damn, like this shit's got to tame down a little bit.
Well, like
man.
Marco says,
I agree.
get up and get things done and lots of canned food, goods, and start piggy banking on valuable materials. Support
I don't believe in the
ourselves before the
supernatural,
crapper
but
hits
I
the
believe
fan.
a lot of people
Absolutely.
who are right when they say they're just demons running loose everywhere.
Oh, there
Yeah,
are.
they are.
Yep.
There are. Yeah.
Demons
Whether you
on
believe in
holiday.
supernatural or not, you can believe at least, from my mindset, demons come in human form.
Yeah.
So I can agree with that, but
In
maybe
a million
it is
different ways,
supernatural. I don't
Greg,
know.
they're sacrificing children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lizards
It's no
wearing
different.
suits.
It's no different than Moloch,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Moloch is Baal.
Yeah.
What's the other one? Haman. There's all these
Beelzebub.
ancient,
I mean,
all these ancient like dark gods. I don't know what's going on exactly.
Dagon. Yeah.
But
all of them.
It looks like they look like cultists. I don't know if they just use it as a cover to like psych people out who believe in supernatural. Maybe they don't believe, because I've heard a lot of them are atheists. They don't really believe it. They pretend
evil
to be.
Is being fed by. I mean, just imagine like you're going to the landfill and the trash truck is full of stuff and it just dumps it out. That's the way. I mean, they are at the banquet table right now. But it's I've got to believe that it. For me, that God's going to strike down a few folks.
All right.
I think it's up to us. I think that.
I think a lot of it's up to us. Absolutely, he's going to use people.
I'll say this, Rex. I'm not religious myself, but I did go to Catholic school, Catholic elementary school, and attended a lot of mass when I was growing up.
Right.
And the teachings in there clearly state that God is supposed to be channeled through us.
Yeah, exactly.
We're supposed to do the work here. And I see a lot of Christian people claiming, well, let the demons run loose and do their thing. God will, judge them in the end or whatever.
That's crazy. Yeah.
But that's not actually how it's supposed to be. This is supposed to be, if you're religious, if you're Christian, your belief really, I think, is supposed to be that this is your testing ground here.
Yeah.
That you're supposed to overcome all of the temptation and, not sin and do all these awful things, because you're going to be probably presented. A lot of people are presented the opportunity to do a lot of these evil things, whatever types of evil things,
no doubt.
And you're going to be held accountable for evil things you do here. I do believe that. I really do. A lot of these big guys get away with it for a long time, but some of them they die old, like in old age. Some of them always get away with it, but a lot of people don't, that do harm in the world. They don't get away with it. Eventually it'll, I don't believe in karma. I just know that you make enough enemies, then one of those enemies are going to get you. It's just that simple. It's mathematics, So,
all right. Yeah, that's true.
It's
all right.
Yeah.
Damn. Let's make this really a happy new year. I know there's a lot of crap going on in the world. Let's make the world less crap and more positive.
That's what I'm saying.
Why
Basically
not?
trying to get to is they want us to be in fear anyways and everything. So we need comedy. We need good stuff. We need Rodney. Right. We need Rodney Norman is what we need. He's a wholesome comedian. I know you've seen him, Rex.
Yeah.
Have you seen him, Apex? Rodney Norman's stand up or any of his?
I don't think I have. No.
Really funny guy.
You know what the world needs? Everybody, you know what the world needs? The creep.
No, the creep doesn't. No, the world doesn't need the creep. No.
I love women.
I can't wait to see where he's going with that one.
Yes. The creep. Yes. He's tired of these terrible people in their cars trying to hassle him. He goes, yeah.
Need women.
I need women. Come to Papa. Blam. Get away from me, you creep. Blam. You shot me. Now you need a sexy licking. The creep coming soon, later this year, 2023. Yeah. Right after FemBat. There you go.
I disavow. I don't know, Greg. I haven't got the words. We can talk about anything, but when it comes to that, I don't know. Buy my book. Find out. Buy my book.
Oh, it's going on 2 hours, folks. Wow. I'd like to thank the mighty chat for being here, watching us. People on the watching this on the rewind, the replay. Thank you. Please like, subscribe, ring bell for notifications. Subscribe to Gregory LeVitre. You have a YouTube channel, right, Greg?
Yeah, but I got to start doing stuff with it.
All right.
So
it's a material.
I will in the very near future, but there's not really anything there now. So.
All right.
Let's make Mighty Geek says, let's make 2023 less craptastic than 2022. Yeah.
Agreed.
We're going to have to be very active to do it. We're going to have to really work hard to do it. It's everything's against us not being crappy. So we have to just be, we just have to understand it's going to be things are going to be more difficult.
That's right.
Watch for the scams, guys. You're going to have a better year if you're scammed less. Trust
Rich
me.
didn't come in. Topher didn't come in. I just noticed your title.
I know.
What's up with
I
that?
know. I don't know what happened to these guys. I sent them the links and everything. Well, if they didn't show up, that's on them. Who cares?
All right.
I gave him a
Change that
chance.
title. You have to put
I'm
Gregory
changing.
up in there.
Oh yeah, he'll be part of it big time. Oh yeah. So Rex, subscribe to Rex
2023.
Devil Flyers channel, Devil Flyer Momentum.
Yeah.
He's got an Ash can on Indie Gogo, Devil Flyer. Support that. Let's get it to
I'll drop the link
$1,000.
in the
Drop
chat.
the link.
Absolutely. Yep.
And yes, support. I've got my Apex Comics Cavalcade Ash can and the
I
mini
bought it.
comic.
You should too.
You should too. Yes, it's in production
And the mini
right
comics.
now. Yes, in production. So there you go. Catch it on
In
Rewind.
production. Yep. No rush.
See what that is. No rush at all, man. No rush. All right.
Well,
there it is.
no,
And,
wait. I shouldn't say that with Greg on the board. He'll get triggered.
Oh,
He'll
yeah.
be thinking we're talking music again.
All right.
Hey, I like Rush. I watched him twice in concert.
Rush is all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all right. Cool. All right, everybody. Have a great night. Watch the Rewind, and we'll see you next time. Again, keep collecting. Ciao for now.
Peace.
Peace.